Party has arrived. Let the festivities begin.
What? What?
We got 2 people on Rumble watching. Welcome in. I still have the intro on YouTube.
I don't see us live on YouTube yet.
Yeah, it flashed up. Didn't come up on my end either.
It's just showing me notify. Upcoming.
On
Oh,
YouTube.
nope, it's live now. I don't see us live on YouTube yet.
What are you chewing on, young lady?
You know that power cord that's fueling that phone?
Nope. We are not having a.
All right.
We are not.
One of you geniuses tell me something.
What's that?
I got a brand new iron. That puppy got to hold the power cord. Can I just go get a generic power cord and rewire that thing?
You should be able
It's
to.
got one that's retractable. Well, it's a retractable thing. I don't know if I'm supposed to just unwind it and wind it back up or what.
I think it's going to be non-retractable when you get done with it.
Yeah, probably.
Well,
Unless you can,
I'm thinking if I wind. Shit, I don't know. I have to pull it out and look at it now. It's unwound right now because you see the dog chewed it, but it's supposed to be a retractable cord.
he's
Right,
wanting to pull it out. He's wanting to pull it out, Boats. We're going to get banned again.
Yeah.
I don't know it.
Operation Iron.
All right, we are live on Rumble.
And
All
YouTube.
right, behave yourself.
We're live on YouTube as well.
Everybody behave, Boats.
Why?
I said, everybody behave, Boats.
Yes, I understand. That's why I'm wondering why you're pointing at me. I'm the shy one here.
Oh yeah, we all see that.
You see that look?
Get the stink eye.
You
I'll
ever
start
watch
out with
that?
you ain't gonna believe this shit. And then there's Boats.
Do you ever watch that Camp WWE cartoon?
No, I've seen bits and pieces of it, but I've never actually watched the whole episode.
Dude, I give up cartoons a long time ago.
Oh, this is an adult cartoon. And it's got an episode where The Rock loses his eyebrow. Fucking hilarious.
Is it crippling like Samson?
He can't make that stupid face at people, so he feels all out of place and shit. It's great.
That eyebrow made that man a lot of money.
Right? Enough to where he could fuck up some people in Honolulu.
Lahaina.
Lahaina.
Yeah, I think he's realized
That he was in bed with the devil?
the repercussions of that. Yeah,
And he's feeling something.
well, he's not getting the movie roles that offered to him like he used to either. There was an interview about it where who he supported. He said, "Well, I used to support Biden, but I'm starting to understand." And they started asking him about the whole Hawaii thing and going into bed with Oprah. He just really decided he didn't want to change the subject.
I wonder why.
Well, if I had to go to bed with Oprah, I'd change the subject too.
Right. The only person worse than Oprah right now is Howard fucking Stern, I think.
No.
Oh my God.
He turned into such a pussy.
Did he really?
Yeah.
Oh,
He's
yeah.
not as fun as he used to be. Yeah. I tell you who I wish was still alive, old Don Imus. That cat didn't care. He'll tell you like it is.
Yeah, I remember Imus in the morning.
Yep. Or what the hell was his name? Well, George Carlin. I mean, seriously,
Oh yeah, well he was.
that man was fucking prophetic.
He was wise beyond his years.
He was. He really was. The other radio guy that I miss is, and that's the rest of the story. What the fuck is his name?
Oh, Paul Harvey.
Paul Harvey.
His son is actually trying to revamp that. He's doing the stories now for his dad.
Really?
Yeah. Paul Harvey, back in 1964, 65, somewhere along in there, he did a radio show about the coming of the devil. You know,
Yep. If I was the
it's
devil.
called If I Was the Devil. Yeah. If you ain't listened to it, you need to listen to that. He called it right on the money.
He
For
called
what's
it on
happening
the Obama
today.
though, right?
Yeah, he dang sure told the truth. I mean, you know, he told that story that many years ago, and it's all come to pass right now.
Yeah, it's definitely crazy. Oh, shit.
I like to listen to G. Gordon Liddy every now and then. Well, I don't think
Eric
he's even
Miller,
on
how the
radio
hell
anymore.
are you?
Eric, how you doing, buddy? I didn't flip the camera. What the fuck? Sitting here trying to share this and it's fucking looking up my nostril.
Well, I mean, you do have bigger holes on you, but we just won't name where they're at.
That's fun.
No.
No.
Oh, poor guy just got it. He's looking at like, what the hell? I guess he's not playful today. Oh, there he goes.
Trying to figure out what it is.
Doing, doing, doing.
You know, it's weird. He's almost got a bobcat tail.
What's that?
He's almost got like a bob tail. Or it.
They all have that.
They're not as long as a regular tail. That's weird.
Well, that's good,
all?
Eric. I'm glad to hear that.
All the cats are like that?
Yeah. The orange one. What?
I'm wondering who the hell's giving Eric tickets?
Some asshole
Tickets to what?
volunteer police officer shit down there in where he lives at.
Oh.
Volunteer police officer?
Yeah.
Is that even a thing?
Yeah, apparently.
Yes, it's called a babysitter.
A volunteer police? You know how dangerous that sounds?
Yeah, about as good as what's going on with Eric.
Well, I
They
want
keep trying to
I want to volunteer to be a police officer. Okay.
I did the reserve cop thing, Panama City, back in the day. Me and my ex-wife were both on. But all these mamas and daddies send their kids down there for graduation and spring break, wouldn't go with them, and we'd wind up arresting a bunch of them and having to call them to come get them anyway. There's one kid, it was graduation, I'll never forget this. One kid come down with his girlfriend. He wasn't quite 18 yet, but she was a couple months older than he was. Come down there, arrested him for drunk and disorderly. Mom and Daddy come down there and got him and left her in the jail.
Oh, ain't that some shit?
Whew.
That's kind of funny.
My ex went back there and talked to her. Says, "Is there anything we can do for you? Anybody we can call?" She goes, "No." She says, "It's just me." And somebody posted her bail. I think it was me. I just didn't know it. But anyway, I think Mama had a soft spot for the little girl.
You should
Sent her on her
credit
way. Yeah, she did. I never asked no questions because the money miraculously reappeared after she got home. So
That's funny. I don't care who you are.
well, she wasn't technically drunk or intoxicated. She was just trying to keep him from getting in trouble and got caught up in the moment.
Oh. Well, that's no good.
What do you mean they're not even volunteer? Are they full-time police or what do you want to call them? Fucking
You
constables?
said they're Austin, Texas Volunteer Transportation Traffic Department.
What in the fuck is that in English?
ICE.
Bureaucratic bullshit is what it is.
It's ICE.
Right? Oh shit! Where the hell is my?
Hey, Boats, I watched that news clip about the Miami. Whatever
Yeah.
happened to that guy? That he was not a sailor. He was a contractor, wasn't he?
No, he was a civilian employee.
What the hell was he thinking?
He wanted the day off. He didn't have any annual leave.
You know what? They said that on the news clip that he just wanted that day off that day. You go mess up a $40 million nuclear submarine because you want the day off. You sure got it.
Right. Yeah. So he's in
Every
Fort
day
Dix.
after.
The anniversary was Friday. Oh, Thursday. Eric, that's my father-in-law's call card that he would send out when he did ham radio.
Nice.
Yeah, he would do ham radio as he was driving cross country doing long haul. And,
My dad was my father was a radioman in the Navy. But you'll appreciate this. My father, not my dad, my father, made chief in 9 years in Vietnam.
Good God.
They were real short-handed on radiomen,
Yeah.
and they were just handing out rank trying to get these guys, and they needed instructors, and he made E9 in 9 years.
God,
E7 in 9 years.
that's insane.
Hmm.
Although I know you'll find this hard to believe, but I made E5 3 times.
No, I can believe that. I can believe it. It took me 7 or 5 times to make E6, and the day I was supposed to get it freaking took it away from me, made me an 01, or actually made me a daggone officer's candidate.
Oh, no, there was no officer candidate for me. Although being a bosun's mate warrant would have been nice.
Well, I'm gonna tell you what now. If it got me in the air on my own, so I didn't have to fly with nobody.
Nice.
Yeah,
But I went back. I went right before I got medically retired. I turned around and went back to WO3 just so because the pay was better.
Now, when you left, were you in the still in the Hornet, or was the Super Hornet coming out?
No, I was still in the Hornet. Well, no, Super Hornet had just come out.
Yeah.
I think I only got one ride in there.
And that was a bigger power plant, right?
Yeah.
And I still don't understand why
Oh,
they're using Hornets for refueling. That doesn't make a goddamn bit of sense.
What they do? What now?
They're using Hornets for refuelers.
because of the engines. They can use 3 empty drop tanks and 1 pump tank. It's a weight thrust to rate ratio. Plus,
Makes
if need be, they can drop the pods and still do air to air. They're limited to 2 missiles and guns, but they can defend themselves enough to get back. They could take them deep. They could take them deeper into enemy territory to refuel while the guys don't have to come off station. You know what I'm saying?
Right. Well, I just figured that they would use like a modified E2 Hawkeye for that.
I don't know why they ever got rid of the daggum oh
E6?
man, what's E6s or A6s?
The
Intruders.
Intruder? Yeah.
Yeah, those things are awesome.
Mr. Ohana.
You want to see something funny, guys?
All right.
Good Lord.
So, what is with a short ass tail?
No idea. It's just this batch.
Huh. And Callie has a long tail?
Yeah.
Huh.
Callie's a hoe.
Here they come. Look.
Callie's like, oh.
No, Leo's the hoe. He's been trying to jump on both of them again.
He's the pimp.
Yeah.
They've been beating the shit out of him though. They don't nothing to do with it. Look, watch. Here they come. They come knock the fucking camera over. Bunch of shitheads. Are you drunk, dude?
Boats, I think he's talking to us.
Yeah, I think he is.
No, I'm talking to that cat that's walking sideways. Eric, I sent you a link. Eric wanted to join us. Ohana, you want to join us up here? We need an army voice up here.
Well.
No, we'll accept one. We don't need one. My bad, Chris.
No,
I'm sure there's a comment. I can't see it.
I think I'll just hand over the controls to boats, and I'm just going to step out for a minute.
Oh no, you ain't gonna get me in trouble.
Hello, it's 65, not 45 on the interstate.
Is that your radar thing?
Yeah. Proximity.
Yeah.
We're doing 45 on the interstate, 70-mile-an-hour zone.
Damn.
Good way to have somebody drive up your ass that's not paying attention.
You should. That's when you need a push bar on the front of your truck.
With a clown face behind it.
No, hey, have you guys seen that new device these cop cars are putting in front of their cars so they don't have to do high-speed pursuits?
The
dart. It shoots a GPS dart and it sticks on the back of your car, so they just back off and wait for you to park.
Huh. Probably safer that way.
Yeah, if you get within a certain amount of feet of the car, have a little dart. It'll hit the back of your car and stick somehow. I don't know if it's suction cupped or what, like an old dart. Anyway, it goes in your car, and all they do is just they stop the chase. They fall way back. I mean, they're still following you, but now it's not a high-speed pursuit through the middle of town.
I think I've seen something on that. Yeah, I've never seen it at work, but
I think it's being tested in just certain areas, but they're trying to justify. I think it's a smart idea.
Right.
I hope they have barbs on it, because if not, then people are just going to realize what's going on, and they're just going to stop the car, jump out, rip it off, and go.
You got cars still too close. They're just not chasing you. That's where
The
you
other
get your
one,
unmarked. That's where you get the unmarked ones to come in and follow.
the one that I thought you were going to talk about was the one where they're using the actual cargo nets.
Oh, to go up
Wrap
the
up
tires?
Yeah, and
Yeah,
they got spikes on them. They wrap right around the axle and everything.
Yeah.
Eric, you got the link, buddy. Or do I need to text it to you?
Where the hell did everybody go?
I think it's a holiday. That's why we don't have many people on.
No, I mean, like, all of a sudden, all the numbers just dropped. Hit that like and subscribe, people, or I'm going to come find you. And Fred's going to lay a big old kiss on you.
Chris stopped doing kitty videos.
Wow. The
Everybody
delay
left.
is, like, huge.
The what's huge?
The delay.
Yeah, it's 15 seconds.
No, it's now showing the video of you, of the cats wrestling.
Just now?
Yeah.
Oh hell, I watched that a while ago.
Right?
Yeah, that was
Folks, I think
fucking-
it's huge.
No, well, I'm watching it on Rumble right now.
Wow, that's crazy.
Well, shit, I don't know which platform I'm on. No, I'm on Rumble. I
You're
watched
on
that a
both.
while ago.
You're on Rumble Studio, sweetie. You just keep driving. We'll take control.
Okay, my bad.
There's Eric.
No, so YouTube is up to speed, and Rumble is almost 5 minutes behind.
Damn. All right, there's Eric.
Woohoo!
And the hell?
I like that flag.
How do you get those spikes to go around you when you talk?
It's
That's
an
the,
OBS add-on.
Yeah, it's his green screen.
And I'm not even using a green screen. I'm using the NVIDIA plugins for OBS. Or I had to download all three.
And that works, son?
Gotcha.
You're gonna have to show me how you'd hook that up.
Oh, a lot of those I did
Eventually.
using the tutorials on YouTube.
Well, no, I understand that, but how do you get it onto the? How do you get it running on the Rumble?
Hey, Logan.
I use virtual camera.
Oh,
I start the virtual camera in OBS, and that takes what's in OBS and puts it out. Now, one of the tricks I'm running into is, I can run microphone two different ways. I did the virtual audio cable out from OBS, which allows my soundboard to play and reduces echo to where, like, say, the problem I had with the first stream I did with Chris on my Rumble was nobody could hear him because I didn't have the audio out from OBS properly. Now everybody could hear him and everybody could hear the soundboard, but me trying to hear him, that basically is a trick to do with like certain other programs, and so I can either go into settings and turn it off in OBS, and then I can hear my own soundboard and everybody can hear it as well, or I could share it out to reduce echoing and stuff like that.
all right.
Lots of fun stuff. And the flags are basically generic images I found doing Google image search for public images, and did basically a transparent layer on top of the transparent layer on top of the transparent layers, and adjusted the transparency to allow for everything to show through. So I've got them layered in proper order to where the base layer is the Christian flag, then the American flag, then technically the Navy flag, which is why it's darker than the Texas flag. We had a U.S. Navy before we had a state of Texas.
Gotcha.
Texas is its own country.
I'm surprised
was.
it's not.
But the commie city of Austin's gotten a little weird.
Have they?
Well, that's where this ticket thing comes into play, and the only way I've found anything regarding the ticket I was issued was a list of active statute fees. You know what the court uses to determine fees and fines.
Right.
And well, also the city of Austin doesn't tow vehicles, and basically they're supposed to be like a parking enforcement division, but they are wholly separate from the police department. They're called either the traffic or the transportation department for the city of Austin.
Right.
And they're driving around on little electric Chevys, all electric Chevys.
So just drive around, you'll outrun them because they'll run out of electricity faster than you'll run out of gas.
The thing, the active statute. Well, then the only other thing I found was a news article back in December 8th, 2023, for the whole motorhome parking on street more than 72 hours. Things they're trying to enforce.
I lost the damn case to my iPhone.
But there's been no other place on public records, websites, Google search, anything where the laws are listed. And under the statute fees, one of the things I noticed is that basically they got stuff in there that you'd think it came out of Denver, Colorado, and San Francisco, California. For gestures, generic sidewalk. I mean, you could just be standing on the sidewalk or walking down the sidewalk, and they can write you a ticket. Noxious odor. Not obnoxious odor, noxious odor.
Really?
But
all
yeah,
right.
offensive gesture for crossing a street from the median.
Hey guys, I'm going to go grab my drink
That's
and
some
stuff
weird shit.
and let you guys talk for a minute. But I'm setting you up so you can watch the cat family here.
And the whole thing is the fee sheet, this fee and fine sheet. The dates on the pages is May 10th, 2024. And it is like, actually, I can tell you how many pages it has. 73 pages long.
See, that's the problem. Everything's so fucking retardedly written.
And
You
it's for
don't
stuff
need
that
75 fucking pages.
And it's for stuff that these wannabe meter maids can't even enforce are listed on this sheet.
Right.
Including stuff that's in violation of Texas state laws. For example, Texas state law already has 3802 regarding, which everybody's seen on First Amendment videos and stuff, regarding failure to ID. Well, they have a fine listed that's not associated with 3802 for failure to ID and then failure to ID traffic stop.
I didn't think they could fine you for failure to ID. Unless you were being detained.
Yeah, that's what he was getting at, though.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. As well as regarding some of the, Texas has gone to, Texas state law has gone to open carry. Well, they got some carry fines in there too. They've got speeding of all different types and sorts. They've got commercial vehicle enforcement. They've got, that fee sheet has literally everything. From the airport to groundwater and everything in between.
Huh.
And the lakes, they got water safety fines and all that. And the court that it says I'm supposed to go to is one that's in the middle of downtown. Not the one that's out here by the VA, which is easier to access. than it is on a bus route.
Ain't that some shit?
Are you gonna challenge it?
Oh, I'm challenging them because it is easily targeting because the first ticket was issued 72 hours. The first ticket was issued 72 hours after the warning, but the warning ticket was cut off to where it doesn't say, "Oh, you must," it doesn't give you a correction time frame. You must correct in 24 hours, 72 hours, or anything like that. Well, and it says that that my RV, which doesn't even come up as an RV on the title, on registration, it comes up as a chassis, thanks to Kentucky and the manufacturer. But they put down Ford E350 and white on the first ticket. 23 hours, and they did that at like 12:20 on, what was that? Thursday, I believe it was. Friday morning at 9:11 or so in the morning, they came out and did a second ticket where they had to put the color of beige for the vehicle. And SD, if you're familiar with anything Ford, SD means Super Duty, which they've never done an E350 Super Duty chassis that I know of, not in 1990 anyways, or in the early 90s when this thing was built.
Brad, you timed out.
My bad.
But they put SD and SD for Super Duty, and changed the color from white to beige to order it to issue a second ticket 23 hours later. Because obviously the system wasn't going to let them issue the ticket within 24 hours. The second ticket within 24 hours from the same enforcement personnel.
Right.
Otherwise, it shows their harassment. And because they did that, that right there shows targeting, as well as, there's so many, it's a violation of, that, and, we're a ministry. It's labeled as a ministry on our RV. I've got, the ministry, magnets and things like that. APD has not had, Austin Police Department and the County Sheriff's Department love that we're here when we're in a public park. Oh, also the address listed of where we're parked on a public street is the address for the entrance to the public park. This public park used to be a residential area. I can literally have Papa John's delivered directly to my RV because basically the pavilion that I'm parked near, that former residential lot, still has on Google Maps and everywhere else, it's street address, an actual street address. And these tickets also have spaces for what parking meter number and lane and direction of travel type stuff too that aren't filled out.
You're okay, Bobby. You're okay. I'm not gonna bother you. But you go run away anyway.
And also the city of Austin says on their website they do not tow, they boot for parking enforcement.
I never have understood that. They don't want you parking there, so they'll boot it so you can't move it rather than just tow it to open it up.
Yeah.
Well, that and it's 31 days from the issuance of the ticket to the got to be in court date.
You're too high, Chris.
So if you can't be in town for more than if you can't be on a city street for more than 72 hours, and you have to basically leave the city, because that's basically what they're saying. Then
can you see them now?
Yeah, I see those two little memes.
Yeah, they're looking down.
Here, let me go to the other side where I can
They're
see.
trying to see how far from the ground they are, so to see if they can jump or not. Are we close enough to jump? Do we still feel safe jumping? Our bottoms are made out of springs.
Some restaurants in your area, Chris, may pay good money for them.
I ain't got any restaurants in my area like that, buddy.
No Indian cuisine?
I bet they pay extra for a tailless coon.
Right? I can get rid of that damn thing.
I don't know if you can or not. I don't know if you have a vehicle big enough. That fucking thing's huge.
Right?
That was climbing into a 30-gallon bucket, wasn't it?
Then you see that crew over there?
Oh, yeah. The hooligans.
There's the old man.
But they've also been issuing some other bogus tickets. Well, after they issued the first the warning just to us, and then the first ticket just to us, when when he started to issue the tickets to make up for the to keep from individualized targeting, they started issuing tickets to other people that were also pretty bogus. People who drive and leave in their vehicles constantly are getting issued tickets for disabled vehicles. Or parking on the wrong side of the street when they're parked right behind us and we're on the proper side of the street. And supposedly parked too close to a fire hydrant, but yet the fire hydrant is more than well enough in front of us and doesn't even work, I don't believe.
Son of a
None of
bitch,
the
she
fire
has
hydrants
6
in the
too.
park are working. That's
That
all
black one
that
belongs
has-
to her, which means that we have 12 freaking kittens running around here.
Got your little brothel, ain't you?
Right?
Right? Let me grab my stick. You just relax, dude. I ain't after
all I
you.
can do is sit back and laugh because I done dealt with 3 that were supposed to be male cats turned into apparently were female cats that all escaped and all had litters of kittens within 2 weeks. First litter dropped, and within 3 weeks, the third litter had finally dropped. And there were only 2 that didn't make it. The rest of them did, and we had 21, 22 cats in the house. My wife thought it was just all practice. Yeah.
Of course. Women love kitties.
Well, I'm
Yeah.
kind of fond of it.
I'm kind of partial to kitties myself.
You timed out. There
Yeah,
you go.
1 cat, maybe 2. 2
Titties.
cats are fortunate.
Who the
But
hell say anything about titties?
I said
Kitties.
kitties. I like a little kitty every now and then.
Don't we all? All right, I got you all on a stick, and we're gonna go for a walk. See how far I
Well,
can make it pass
That's
out.
what that is in my back.
I'm going to start calling you jalapeno.
On the stick.
Why are you chewing on your brother's nose, man? That ain't
what
cool.
part of the country you in today, Fred? I missed the beginning. The very, very beginning.
Right now I'm in Kentucky. I'm in Pendleton, Kentucky, but I'm headed to Nashville tonight, Cartersville, Georgia tomorrow, and probably wind up in Albany, Georgia for in the night tomorrow night.
Fun. I don't miss those days.
Well, where in the hell is the truck insurance?
You see
You
the
know what?
storm
I bet it's right there. If it ain't, it is now.
Are you just saying that you missed the entrance? Is that what you're saying?
No, it's not marked.
Yeah, Pendleton. Yeah, Pendleton's the other one.
I just make my own. Park it in the rear only. That sounds kind of.
That sounds sketchy.
What you got on today? A load of sailboat fuel?
Chris, is that
No,
a
actually, I got a whole damn truckload of lids to beer cans. I'm going to Anheuser Busch.
Hmm.
You would think, I don't know what they think.
You know, I'm having deja vu here.
They're hoping and praying things will turn around for them.
Well, I'm not sure how they're doing these cans with no lids, but whatever. Guys, I got to step out for a minute. I'm gonna leave the camera on. It might time out, but I'll be right back.
It already
Oh, it
timed out.
already did.
Yeah, I gotta walk inside real quick.
Tell him we said hi.
Oh, I'm not going off. I'm gonna leave everything running in the truck. I just gotta.
No, I know. I'm saying tell them we said hi.
Oh, I will.
And give me
I'm
some
gonna walk in
swag.
there. I'm gonna go in here to the McDonald's. And said, "Boat said hi."
All right.
I gotta go get a frappuccino, a mocha chocolate lappuccino. I'll be right back.
All right. Get you already.
I am having deja vu.
Deja vu
That
of
dream.
looking over a field.
No, this conversation,
Why?
because I heard this conversation in my dream the other night. Exactly this fucking conversation.
Is that good or bad?
Which one, the Kentucky or
We'll
the
see.
tickets or the?
No, just this entire fucking show so far.
Mocha chocolate frappuccino.
Yeah.
Does that mean I'm gonna die?
No, you're not gonna die. But we're
Hey,
gonna
you're
get some
too
bad.
ugly and ornery to die, Boats.
Can you see all them anvils starting over there?
I didn't hear what you said, Eric.
I said you're too ugly and ornery to die.
There's probably some truth to that.
Well, speaking of die,
What am I looking at?
can you see them clouds in the distance?
Yeah. The
The
thunderheads?
anvil's starting to form on them bitches.
Yeah, you got some thunderheads cooking.
They're gonna mess up somebody's day later.
Nah, it's gonna take a couple of days to
Yeah,
build up. It's still too white.
They're south. I know.
Those are
Yeah,
still way too white.
They'll rapidly intense out here. Yesterday, we weren't even supposed to get rain, and we had a small thunderstorm. We had a storm form right over top of us. Somebody was having fun today,
Yeah, we need some more rain down here.
but
I'll send you
we
some.
ended up
Heat advisory till Tuesday.
with a deluge that I looked out my bedroom window. Okay, my bedroom window is right there. The garage is here, and I couldn't even see the garage. It was that much rain.
Really?
Yeah,
Wow, that's crazy.
right? And right there, speaking of death, if you die in a field, that's what's gonna come and eat you. Can you see it flying over that big freaking vulture?
Yeah. I hear a tractor.
I hear no, that's a plane. Trying to find it.
No, I may be hearing Fred's tractor.
Let me see something up here.
I have an air conditioner that sounds a little rough at the moment.
No, that
because
could
the
be it.
generator can't. Blah blah blah
Maybe
blah
that'll
blah 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 blah.
No, it's got that diesel sound to it. So I'm wondering it may be Fred's truck because his truck is still running.
Yeah.
Well, this thing does kind of sound like a diesel, but
Can you see that thing now?
the generator I'm on right now isn't pushing enough juice.
Yes, I see it now. It's in between the lower cables.
Yeah, he's going over to meet his other ones. He's got other ones way up top there. They're like dots for me.
Can't see him.
They're kind of eyeing up the cows, hoping a cow falls over, I think.
Oh, look, we're gonna eat that one.
There's one laying down there. I don't know if you can see its head popped up in the tall grass.
I can see a whole bunch of them herded together.
Yeah, just to the left of all of them is one laying in the grass there with its head sticking up. All you see is ears fluffing around. Hi, Peggy.
Hi, Chris.
We woke her up again. She was napping on the couch trying to stay cool.
Uh-oh.
Hey, I didn't wake nobody up. I'm the
Well,
quiet
it doesn't was with Fred because Fred's not here at the moment.
Yes, it's all Fred's fault.
Or maybe it was because he mentioned the mocha chocolate frappuccino. She loves those.
Oh,
Oh.
McDonald's.
Let me go get a chair. I'm
I
gonna
like it too.
put my ass out front here.
I like their coffee, their Newman's coffee that they serve.
Yeah.
Up here, it's good.
Well,
I don't know. It may be
Anything's better than Dunkin' Donuts burn ass coffee.
I only drink Dunkin' Donuts when I have to.
Oh, I won't touch a
Peggy
Dunkin'
watching?
Donuts coffee ever.
Is Peggy watching? Because I'm going by the cats now.
Not at the moment. She's off to the side, and I don't have it on the big screen right now.
Tell her come look. Hurry up. Tell them they're going to scatter when I come up here.
They're all
Gotta
gonna
come sit in my
scatter.
lap. Oy.
I don't
Yeah.
know kitties.
They're coming.
Got the hard to see because I don't have it.
Yeah.
Wow, they're all like balled up in those boxes.
They're all out there.
They
Now.
are.
Some of them are just staring at them. What the hell you want?
Yeah, they're all.
Telling you
Oh,
right
here
now,
come-
patting them right up, and you can send them right
There's
off to
Callie.
the restaurant.
Come on, little
Indian,
girl.
Indian restaurants like to call them lamb.
I need to
Years
sit
ago,
my
I was in
fat
North
ass
Dallas
down.
and after the service and stayed in an apartment complex. I went to try some of the Indian cuisine across the street, and I thought, well, I never really had
Okay, I know that's cursed.
lamb,
Yeah.
lamb meat. So I turned around and tried lamb, and that stuff tasted, and I know, but there were never any cat, stray cats in the neighborhood.
That's Chris.
Sorry.
And
That's
who's
boats.
cursed with a-
That's Bodie.
Which one's Bodie?
Boats.
Me.
Oh, okay.
Here.
And then when he reappears, who usually pops up over top of me is Fred, the truck driver. He's currently in Pendleton, Kentucky, getting himself a mocha frappuccino from the McDonald's in the truck stop.
He ate shit.
He didn't go to the one with the Subway. He went to the one with the McDonald's.
All
I
right,
know
y'all.
that-
So
I know that exit. There's one on the eastbound and one on the westbound side of the freeway. Oh, now he switched it to his aquarium cam.
now we got fish.
Oh, I like that.
So we got cats and fish.
Those
Is
fish
that
will eat
meathead
cat.
or is that meathead or?
The closest one to you is Meathead, yeah.
Okay.
Meatloaf has got more red on him.
Okay, so you named your fish after food products.
No, Meatloaf is a singer, and Meathead was the guy from Archie Bunker.
Yeah, he
Yeah,
always called him Meathead.
yeah. No,
It was
I-
his son-in-law. His son-in-law. He always called him Meathead.
right. Well,
If
the
only-
reason why,
They had to predict. They could have seen the future. I mean, it fits in real life now, doesn't it?
yeah.
Yeah, but you can't say half the stuff he ever said.
No, I'll still say it. I don't give a shit. Let them come for me. Fuck it. I ain't got nothing to lose.
No, but I mean, if I share this freaking 73 pages of stuff, and like I said, there's no definitions, there's no descriptions. I mean, it is literally just a fee fine sheet. That's the only thing that mentions the stuff, and it's kind of like they thought they were the ATF and can make their own rules.
Well,
And
they're getting
yeah,
their ass whooped right now.
I saw
But
a hat
on the
today that I
primary
liked.
website, it
Yesterday.
says the three people that can write tickets are APD, basically AP parking enforcement, such as the actual crew meter maids, or excuse me. No, they have APD, then they have their certain paid employees, and then volunteers. Well, I'm sorry, volunteers do not swear, and because they're a separate division from the police department, they don't swear an oath to the Constitution. You don't force, yeah.
They should.
And also on the tickets, only it says officers name and badge number. Officers. It says officer, and then it says badge number. Two.
Hi, Sherry.
It says officer / it's not officer signature, and it says badge number in the other field. Well, they put basically a badge number or employee number, and they didn't sign. They basically, with it all typed out, it gives the appearance that they're impersonating officers while doing that.
Sherry, would you like to join and give us an Air Force point of view on the conversation we're about to join in on?
And we haven't gotten to the Memorial Day stuff. We're just talking about general.
Well, we're going to talk about the state of our military right now here in a couple of minutes, which is
not. Nobody
Hmm.
deserves the Battle Lee at this point. I'll put it that way.
Jamie.
What's
Welcome
up, Jamie?
back, Fred.
Fred's back?
Jamie Sherry,
I'm back.
You didn't hear him shut the door?
Welcome back.
Fred's not dead. Yeah.
Fred made it through the bathroom, the nasty bathroom at McDonald's, huh? Hey, what?
Did you put up a ticket for a noxious odor in there?
The pilot.
Nope.
Yeah, there's two pilots, one in each direction at that
What do you
exit.
need?
Yeah, I sure do.
Why does that need it?
The love stuff and cheap smokes. I don't know. The porno tobacco shop.
Alrighty, I'll send you an invite, Sherry.
Oh, I thought you told me. You gonna send me an invite to the porno tobacco shop?
Oh,
No thanks.
Sherry, our love is gone. Wasn't it Sherry? Right?
Yeah. It was the lead singer of Journey sang that song. What the hell was his name?
Well, which lead singer? First or second?
The original lead singer.
Well, they've had three.
Yeah.
Steve Perry was
The
not the
original
original.
one. Wasn't he? I thought
Oh,
he
damn,
was.
that's not good. Oh,
No.
boy,
I'm
dropped
sorry,
his
I never
damn
cared for Journey.
drive shaft.
I didn't care for Journey the band, nor the video,
Oh,
nor the Atari game. Oh wait, I wasn't allowed to even touch the Atari game. That was my step. That was
Sherry, you
the
have a link in your Discord.
Would you
To
say,
join
Fred, somebody dropped a drive shaft?
Yeah, a Chevy pickup truck dropped the
Uh-oh.
drive shaft. The rear universal drop busted on them.
Son of a bitch.
Whoops.
Damn
Well, at least it was
Chevys.
a pickup truck and not a semi. I've seen that with where the semi one is dropped.
Oh my gosh, yeah.
Be safe, Jamie. Jamie
I
said they're
seized up
gonna-
a deadgum carrier bearing one time. That's an abrupt stop.
All right,
Saw
since
the
we're on that
American run over a whale.
I took in when I worked at the stockyard in Lancaster,
Hi, Jamie.
I was pushing water out of an alley because it had flooded with skid steer. And I had put the bucket down. I'm pushing. I couldn't see there was a piece of concrete sticking up. I hit that damn thing so hard it threw me out. Well, completely locked up the entire skid steer. Couldn't do nothing with it. So
Chris
the next
Cameron
day, I
Always
go in
goes up.
and
Get your pink slip.
no, I went in and you could see where they drug the damn thing up onto a
Good.
they had to drag it up onto a flatbed.
One of those.
That was funny.
Sherry, I hope you're not booting up a government computer because that'll be forever.
I've hauled
Um,
lids, Fred. Hey, Fred, I've hauled lids before too, from California to Idaho for the potato containers, dried potato containers. And then one of the lightest loads I've ever hauled was out of New Mexico. Nothing but few chips and cotton balls.
I was in a reefer division. I went from Milwaukee, Wisconsin, all the way to L.A. to port with one hopper of some kind of meat. They wanted it real bad.
Trailer?
One pallet.
one pallet.
One pallet of meat was all that was in that trailer. And it paid like $8,000.
Hi, Animal Farm.
What's up, Animal Farm?
All right, stand by Animal Farm. Animal Farm. Your friends in my fish tank want to say hi.
Oh shit! I can't send a text from here. Forgot. I'll be right back, y'all. I gotta send text to someone.
Threaten me like that.
Don't threaten me with a good time.
Oh shit! That's not what I wanted.
Do not splash me with water.
Splash him more.
Oh, behind you. I think you guys haven't eaten in a while. I feed those friggin' two beefies every day. And you would swear to Christ that I don't feed them at all.
It's not letting Sam come in.
Why not?
Are we full?
No, I'm supposed to be able to have 9 people.
Is it because I'm running 2 cameras?
No.
How many cameras you're running has nothing. Let's do it.
Is it because I'm so damn good looking?
It could be, Fred.
Maybe.
Hey, I'm sorry. I can't help it. Next life, I want to be rich.
Want me to see if I can invite her?
If I can be more rich, I can buy all the friends I want.
Copy invite, link copied.
Now they just take all your money, then you'll be broke again.
That's true.
What the hell are they chewing at? No.
You don't want to know.
No, I was talking about the kittens. I forgot I put some cat food out there last night.
No, that's what I'm saying. You don't want to know. It's probably like something that you want.
Oh, man.
You see how dirty they make their water?
See, Sherry can join up. I wonder what he's on.
She said she
He's
was
on the
booting
gummies.
up her computer.
Yeah, she's already done. I just got the thing to add her to the group.
Huh.
Yeah, I see her down there in the waiting area.
Is she in the waiting area?
Yeah.
I added her. No, she's the participant. She's just doesn't have all her stuff up yet. That's all.
There it goes.
There's a teddy.
All right, now that's a little bit different than having a cat in the face. No voice.
Teddy.
Hey, Chris, say his name again.
Teddy. What are you doing, Teddy?
Looks very similar to our dog.
Eddie, look up.
You getting big.
He's. Yes, he is. All right, off you go.
What is Teddy?
He's easy. What?
What is Teddy?
He is boxer. Now, this is just my educated guess. Boxer, pit bull, healer, and lab. Pretty
He
sure.
almost looks like what we have, which is Tennessee trained Brindle.
Ooh.
Hey, Mike, welcome in.
I'll be right back.
All right.
Just rang the bell, so I don't want no messes. Wait for me.
I'll be ringing the bell. Gotta.
Nah, damn it, he got her.
What?
Well, it's good that I don't have the camera facing the other way. Leo, leave her alone.
Is he trying to bang her?
Yeah, he's got a hold of her. I think he missed the
Missed the
missed the
shot?
entrance, actually, but hold on, I'm gonna go chase him off. I don't need no more damn cats.
Right? Got his pecker off.
Well, she finally had enough and smacked the shit out of him. All right, there we go. So, the conversation I want to have today with you all is,
You gotta wait.
huh?
You gotta wait. Sherry's not here.
She'll catch up.
Hold up. Wait a minute. Oh.
You know, the state of our military at this point, and what you all think being veterans. Because I got to tell you, I'm, as a civilian looking inside, really not impressed.
Well, as a vet looking inside, I'm not impressed either. Now, granted, I got out of active duty, started working on a naval installation that was all subsailors, well, mostly subsailors.
Uh-huh.
And I thought Airedales were fucking pampered bitches until I met subsailors. Subsailors, I'm telling you right here and now, oh my God, they're whiny little bitches.
Where's Ben when I need him?
Talking about those bubbleheads over there. Talking about bubbleheads.
Where's Ben when I need him?
I'm just going by the ones that,
One who should not be named.
I'm keeping my mouth shut.
I'm just going by what I saw, right? So, I mean, I don't know. There's some stupid things that are happening on my side of the branch, or
It's happening in all the
our
branches.
side of the branch. I mean, we got 3 Navy here, so actually, I think we represent all 3 branches of the Navy, don't we?
I was on a carrier/air squadron.
What were you doing in the Navy?
I'll put it this way: I was a money striper.
You were a
I
what?
had the green stripe. Undesignated airman.
Okay, so you were an airman. All right, so we
I
got 2
was
airmen.
trying to cross-rate to foreman before I was discharged.
Well, I didn't know if you were a sniper.
No, I had the red stripes on my sleeve. I mean the green stripes on my sleeve, not the
Right?
red
Yeah.
ones.
Yeah.
'Cause
So
I was basically an E-nothing.
no, I mean that's you did your part, but I mean, Something about the subsailors nowadays, they're so fucking. Oh my god, they're pampered little bitches.
Can I help you?
What did I walk in on?
State of readiness of the state of the modern military versus
Boats talk about pampered bitches.
Yeah.
Go ahead, Boats.
Well, I mean, you know, and I don't, then you got the Air Force, who are probably the pampered of all.
Oh yeah, women can choose which way they do their push-ups.
I'm just
As I
I'm
was
just
told
the
at
host
Temperate Air Force
Make
Base.
sure he saw them, just in case. And we'll leave them up there for a little bit.
Sherry, which way did you do your push-ups? Off the toes or off the knees?
Toast, smartass. I was a
You know,
cop. Yeah.
Oh,
we didn't do
Jesus
the
Christ.
We didn't do the freaking new shit.
We're fucking
You
rivet
away
counter.
from fire.
Come on.
Were you a flight line rivet counter?
Yes, I was.
Fucking security forces. Jesus Christ.
No. I was security police before they went freaking woke and did the forces thing.
Oh,
That,
okay.
I think, was a market employee because I think SF, if they couldn't get into the Army, which would probably be rare, because I think, if I'm not mistaken, the Army still has the lowest standards. ASVAB, I mean.
Yeah.
They could, if they didn't do special forces in the Army, they could do
Okay, Patty, come here,
SF in the Air Force.
My
That-
wife was Army, so
What I thought. That's what I think about that. I hated it.
Yeah, the ASVAB scores they've lowered them tremendously. I can't remember what my ASVAB score had to be to get in.
well, they had to tweak the ASVAB.
Well, they didn't have to. They screwed with it to
They had
lower
to
the
translate it
for
to
everybody. because
Spanish.
They're missing their recruitment quotas by
Because
like.
when I went in, I scored. Well,
boatloads.
before I went in, I ended up taking the ASVAB twice. I took it my junior year of high school, and I took it my senior year of high school. And both times I scored above 8. Well, the first time I scored like 89. Second time I scored like a 91 or 93, something like that, really, really high. But I knew some people, a few people who had gotten like 99s on the ASVAB, which at the time was the highest you could get in the mid 90s.
I knew that wasn't going to take long.
They went through and changed the ASVAB to reduce the number of people getting 99s.
So, to answer your question, Animal Farm, I would honestly think it would take at least 4 years to get the military back into a solid fighting force.
4 or 40?
4.
Okay.
40 years to
to
be
cycle out the jackasses.
Well,
I got
right.
you.
I think
I
how
agree
solid
with
you want
that.
to talk about. You want to talk about a 3-inch solid or a 6-inch solid base, over ice. I mean,
Hey, Eric, you got an echo, man.
I don't know what I can do about any echoes here other than putting headphones.
Oh, okay.
I don't think the echo is Eric. I think it's on.
Yeah, it's not on my end.
It's the truck driver, but I don't think he can't affect it right now.
Oh, yeah, no, he's fine.
How easy
What's
will
that?
it be?
Not loud.
All the wokeness? Animal Farm, I think if once you get the right people in charge as, the right generals in the right places, the wokeness will go away real quick.
It's got to be more than general. It's got to be from
Yeah.
the ground up. We're talking enlisted. What they
Yeah,
need
you're
is
in.
all
You
the-
Let's start at the top
Stay
down.
in.
Yeah, start top down. Starting
What?
with the president all the way down.
Well, honestly, I think you need to start with the NCOs.
Yeah, that's what I meant. Bottom up.
Oh, the E4 Mafia.
No,
A little higher than that.
above that.
E9s and such.
Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah, okay.
But
Good luck with that.
I've met some bosun's mates that are. Even nowadays, what it takes for them to be a bosun's mate, it's crazy. It's just like they're handing it out like it's candy.
Ugh.
Speaking of candy, I got a few G-Dunk ribbons and medals.
What?
Y'all remember the term G-Dunk?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I didn't understand what you said.
Gedunk.
Gedunk.
Geedunk. Gedunk.
No.
Gedunk.
What's an e-dunk?
Gee.
E.
Like a gee, like a
George
It's like
Greco.
pogey bait. It's like
Oh,
pogey bait.
okay.
Yeah.
Pogey. Okay, I know what pogey bait is.
That's the same thing as just Navy versus Marine Corps.
Ah, gotcha.
You ever heard of a Gedunk machine, a candy machine?
No.
Or the
All right,
Gedunk store. Yeah, basically little stores that would be in an individual squad where you can buy their hats or whatever. Hats and shirts
Well,
for the mugs.
We got somebody repping Army in here now.
Oh,
Uh-oh.
jeez.
I already had someone. We had my wife if she would just speak up. Peggy.
What
He
up,
was
bread
Army.
boy? Where's my bread?
Peggy's post 9/11 Army.
Oh,
Aww.
No audio and a munchkin. All right.
geez. Did you kind of have like an operation on us?
Yeah, babysitting right now.
What?
Oh,
There's a little one.
way to go, Fred.
Now you did it.
You done do it.
All right, is he crying at Sasquatch?
Everybody cries when they look at me.
Dude, he just finished his chocolate milk.
Oh,
Come here,
I
baby.
like chocolate milk too.
Get away from the fire, you little shitheads.
It's nap time, yay!
Yep, I know. Coach needs a snap.
Yeah.
So if the Marines need crayons, where do John Hughes go to? Hey, don't eat that.
Hey, don't eat that. Z Marine?
See chalk.
Well, we can leave the chalk for the army. Air Force would be.
I
the
want
priority.
somebody to tell me what the Space Force does.
Oh, I don't even know.
Good question.
I don't even think they know.
It's the same concept as the Air Force was the offshoot of the Army. They're the offshoot of us, off the Air Force.
Yeah, but we
So
have a space
it's
force
kind
that
of
has their own
combination.
Remember,
but it's
the
all
American-
space. It's all space oriented. Like they do here, it's missile stuff.
Yeah, but why did they have to change the rating? The rating, they're not like, they don't call them sergeants and stuff like that.
They don't.
No, they have some weird names, I think. Let's see if I
I'll
can find.
look. Let me look and see. I know
I think
overall
about
they're
it.
guardians.
Train Grindle. Named Ruby.
I just don't understand why. I mean, I thought the Air Force had that pretty much wrapped up, but hey, I could be wrong.
He did. Past tense.
Ruby.
Oh, service specific ranks. Huh. Let me see.
Interesting.
Got spacemen, spaceman first class, spaceman second class. Oh my
Yeah,
bad.
and they even changed the,
Specialist,
they
1, 2,
changed the class
3,
blue,
4.
too.
They're busy talking about space.
Ow!
Now it, maybe this is out of. Oh, this is 2021. That's out of date. And it's the Space Force Stop Mill, and it's out of date. Fucking duh.
Oh.
So Animal Farm said I would
It's a
figure it would
video
take about 2 years to get the right policies in place to be able to attract the right recruits again.
It would take a lot.
You'd also
These
have to
kids these days,
the lower end.
they
You
don't
had to cycle some people out before.
It's a mental game now.
You're right, Chris. Until they we quit pampering these people and make them earn what they get, why should they enlist? Why should they work? Why should they do anything when they're being handed it to them?
Yeah.
I'm asked all the time, hey, would you go back in if you could?
Be safe, Mike.
They wouldn't take me if I had to go back in. I'd be kicked out on hate crime.
Well,
I thought that was the whole point of the military. Is we hate crime on each other.
Right? Just
To
by calling
build
somebody.
camaraderie. Build
I
camaraderie.
would call one person a
Well-
freaking idiot, and they'd be like, "Oh, he hates me."
you know, I had somebody, and I know when I fix the stage, gonna catch somebody wrong, but everybody talking about how the Gen X this and Gen X that, and when they had it so tough. And I turned around and I said, well, don't mess with me. He said, well, you're not Gen. He said, you're Gen X. I said, no. I said, I'm the last of the baby boomers. I made you. I said, I can take you out, make another one look just like you. And I thought the whole damn chat room was going to fall out.
That's funny.
Because that's what our parents used to tell us. I can take you out, make another one look just like you.
I made
Yep.
you. I can put you in this room. I can take you right out of it.
Wow,
I
there's all
got
kinds of weird ass shit.
I got caught smoking by my mom when I was 12, and I had asthma. She looked at me and she said, I didn't pay all that money to save you just for you to kill yourself smoking. She said, why don't I just fucking take you out?
Did she?
My great grandfather,
Well, I'm still here.
me and my twin brother, with his chew. And he made us eat the whole damn fucking plug of chew.
Ooh.
Oh, how many times did you throw up from that?
Quite a few.
Ugh, that turns my stomach just thinking about it.
Yeah, I mean, we would do unreps, and we couldn't smoke during the unreps when we were taking on fuel. And so we all did the Levi Garrett, Red Man.
Oh, yeah. Been there, done that.
Fred, you timed out. So
I'm doing something else. I'll be right back.
that's all right. You go pee while you're driving down the road.
No, I'm having to send a text message.
Oh.
He's pissed off at the guy in front of him doing a pressed ham on the
No.
windshield.
Yeah, I mean, I understand what it's like having to swallow fucking spit juice, but not swallowing the whole fucking load of chew. Oh my god.
Ugh.
No, that would be too much.
Huh.
If you could
Would you
change
mind?
one thing about your service, what would you do? What would it be for each of you?
Stay active duty.
Stand up for myself.
I could change one thing.
Yeah.
I would have probably. I probably would have tried to avoid one of my NJPs.
You
I
think?
think that there's a story behind that, I believe.
Those
I bet there's 3 stories behind it because he had to make the same rank twice or 3 times.
Yeah.
So, as a civilian looking in, one of the things that I've always seen that impressed me about the armed forces is the way that when you guys went into boot camp, they broke you down, but then they built you back up. And I don't understand why they don't bring that concept into like the prison system.
Because prisoners have rights.
That's basically it.
I suppose
Besides, I was a
There's like-
dumbass. I signed up at 17. I didn't know what I was doing. It was just my escape route out of Rhode Island. That was dead end. If I stayed there,
I
dead
probably would
end.
have just stuck with my guns and not enlisted, and yeah. But
I delayed entry for a year because I wanted out of Panama City. Want to see the world.
Same.
I enlisted twice.
Went to boot camp, went 250 miles from home. It's the better part of 20 years.
well, I delayed entry, but yeah, when I started to back out of it, And I actually had the recruiter ask me what I was going to do if I didn't delay it. If I didn't do it, I said, "Well, I'd become a diesel, go to school to become a diesel mechanic, and then become a truck driver." Well, I got after the service, I did one of those. I became a truck driver, but not a diesel mechanic. I could fix my own stuff. That was the whole
I
point. I
went
wanted
in
to
on
be
a buddy
mechanic
system.
first.
My buddy.
Oh yeah, I went in that buddy system too, and I was one of 2 out of 20 that graduated boot camp. The rest of them figured out they messed up bad enough that they could get kicked out and go home. And I left in there after my 8 weeks, and they were still there for another 3 weeks before they got let go to the house.
Oh, honey, you said you went to boot camp twice?
Yeah.
I did too.
My late wife, she had
Damn.
health problems. So I opted to go to basic training again because my class for my AIT wasn't going to start for a long while. So I went back to basic training. That way my late wife would have the health insurance. And I went to basic training at Fort Knox both times.
Fort
Did you ever
Knox.
see the gold?
Fort Knox, yeah.
Were you going to be a tanker?
No. It's just where my basic training was.
Oh.
Now, my twin brother went to Fort Knox, but he was a Bradley driver. So he did the Bradley thing there at Fort Knox.
So, Fred,
Hey.
you may find this hard to believe, but a nice
I bet I
gentleman,
don't.
but a nice gentleman once told me, son, I'm going to throw your ass in jail, or you're going to join the military.
No, I don't find it hard to believe. I just never got caught.
I've heard that story quite a few times.
Right?
I just never got caught. I should probably be in that group, but I just never got caught.
I think that was the #1 recruiting scheme back in the 80s.
Well, my wife got caught with that in the 2000s. Go to jail or go to boot.
I think it actually might be a good recruiting scheme.
Okay, Eric,
Yeah, I mean,
It did turn my life around.
yeah, you seem to be doing pretty good for yourself besides the health issues.
Well, I'm healthy as an ox. I'm just broken. I don't have any. Yeah, well, I guess would that be health? That'd be medical, more medical than health.
I'm
I don't know how you look at it. It's weird. Huh? I know. I don't look
I'm
at
almost
it
as big as an ox.
I'll leave it alone.
I'll be honest, if I would have joined up, I probably would have went Marines. Hey,
Like
Jay,
Brown?
welcome in.
I
Yeah, but they
originally
got-
wanted to go to Air Force, but I had a metal plate in my foot. And the Air Force was like, "Oh, sorry." And like Sherry said, the Army takes time.
Jay's here now.
Hi, Jay.
Hi, Jay.
Hey, Jerry.
So,
What? Sure, I'm trying to make some coffee.
That was a good question, though, Chris.
Okay, who the hell keeps whispering all? That is
He's
annoying.
not whispering. That's his voice.
Okay.
He's Batman.
Chris, yeah,
I'm not.
What the hell?
Bye, y'all.
That's
I'm sorry, Chris. I couldn't help it. It was funny though.
Oh, you got her.
he says that all the time.
Well, because I actually have a fat tattoo on my side.
Yes, I am.
You got a Batman suit? I dare you. I dare you. I double dog dare you.
I triple dog dare you.
You don't have a
You
bet.
don't need to go in there.
You guys.
Are we getting banned?
No, I don't think he won't go totally naked.
Yeah, he might be fat, but it's okay.
Nice,
Jay,
Jay.
Jay, were you swimming in the swimming pool or swimming in a lake? Lake slash pond.
Nah, he just might be just swimming in his diaper. I don't know.
Upside down. Upside down.
Chris, you timed out.
I'm looking at something.
Okay.
Sam's trying to get in here, but it's not letting him.
Hold on.
It's not letting him connect.
It took me a bit to connect too, so
He's pissed.
You can't be
Wants to
busy.
go
I had to switch my network from a slow network to my phone hotspot.
Well, it just keeps taking him to set up his own stream.
Oh,
He didn't follow the link
Oh,
properly.
somebody's tired.
somebody,
Yes, he
all
is.
three.
I sleep until noon, so.
You slept until noon?
Yeah, I don't go to bed until about 3 or 4 in the morning.
Oh, I actually went to
didn't
bed
go-
early last night. I went to bed
What's
at 2.
sleep?
Yeah,
Right.
exactly. I went to bed at like 6:30 this morning. Was up at 12:30.
Oh shit.
Did you all see my fire video?
No.
I have to go. Mom, I am being summoned. Let's put it that way.
Uh-oh.
I am being summoned.
I am being summoned. You guys, kick ass, take names. I'll talk to you.
Take care. Take care, Sherry. Thanks for joining us.
No problem.
Yeah, boats got moved to the bottom row.
Okay, we'll go outside.
Nobody puts boats in the corner.
So you're in it.
Drunks and boats.
Man, it stuck me in the middle of all this shit.
Oh, yeah, I didn't think about the people in boats, Jay. Although I don't know, I haven't.
Now up
been
here they have everything sectioned off so the boats aren't allowed in certain parts where there people are swimming.
I can't go swimming anymore. Well, I have to find something I can actually put over my leg to.
Wetsuit.
I don't want a whole wetsuit though. Do they make just like a leg piece?
They make bottoms.
Well, I don't want to wear pants. I mean, I don't want to look like a.
Just get one of those neoprene knee braces.
Yeah, but it's got to cover my calf.
I say.
They make a neoprene sleeve.
Do they? I'll have to see if I get any that can fit over my calf.
I'll look it up when we get off here.
Yeah, I can put the
It'll
Wi-Fi
be under
on.
sports supplies.
Scuba.
Yeah, maybe.
Might be under medical. Like a compression style.
Right. Yeah. Well,
Yeah.
I have neoprene compression bandages, but it wouldn't be waterproof.
I don't know if you're gonna get anything totally waterproof.
Oh yeah, it's good. Well, water resistant. I gotta slow the. I can't just let.
We can duct tape top bottom.
Yep. On that.
Make sure you shave your leg first.
No, it's no fun that way.
Yeah, I agree, Jay. I don't like a lot of people around when we
We
go
used to
up to
have
the lake.
We used to have a great place to go swimming in the creek, because no boats would ever come in. But I mean, it was huge. We had a great place to go swimming. The sun would warm up the mud, so the water would be nice and warm as the tide came in.
I haven't done really anything water related like that in a long, long, long time.
Okay, so here's a Honda Eclipse convertible with that got yellow and black caution tape, reflective tape on the back of it. I don't know what they're trying to broadcast, but I don't want to follow them.
They're trying to say, please don't hit my ass.
Well, if they drive the thing at speed limit, nobody wouldn't have that problem. Oh, wait a minute, it may not be able to go that fast.
That might be why
That
they have
lawnmower
that.
engine.
Right? Me.
The little old lady from Pasadena, she can't get the hamsters running fast enough.
I suppose.
Hey, y'all, Sam's going to send me his Rumble link. I need people to go and follow him. So we think that's the reason why he can't join it.
So, are you going to post it in the...
I'll post it in the chat.
Well, wait a minute. Why can't he? I mean, I don't have nobody liking my shit, and I'm on here all the time.
That's true.
Yeah, I don't know. He's going by what he's being told there. So we're going to try it.
I don't have any likes.
I think it's profiling.
Profiling's wrong.
It's just hating on the Coast Guard. Is that what you're saying?
Oh, he's a puddle pirate? Fuck that. I ain't clicking on it.
They make songs about people like him.
Off the magic dragon.
I want to be a pirate. I want to sing and dance. I want.
Ohana, Chris said that the boy needs a nap.
Okay, so the boy is himself or the baby?
I'm guessing.
Don't we all need a nap?
I guess they're both going for a nap.
I'm scared to sleep.
Why?
Nightmares.
Damn.
You want me to come cover?
Yeah, I literally, honestly, I literally twilight so I don't get too deep off into a sleep because that's when the nightmares start and I can't handle them. I have stood up in the bed and tore up a damn good ceiling fan.
Really?
Yeah.
And sleeping in a rig don't help either.
I sleep better here than I do in my RV. Honestly, I
like
do.
A baby, you probably sleep like a baby when the reefer's running.
Are your nightmares military drawn or just?
I spent 7 years in Iraq.
All right. Well, I didn't know if you were dreaming of me naked running towards you.
That'd be scary enough right there.
Yeah, I was just
Now
finding out.
I'm not going to try Twilight to catch that damn glimpse.
I'm watching
No,
Kitty MMA.
I got hung out outside the wire for 4 days
Oh, damn.
in a complex attack on a convoy I was in. And luckily, just luckily, we was having I could see the base, but I could only go so far because I was having to travel at night and hide during the daytime.
Right.
And a Huey, not a Huey,
A Loach?
Cobra. No, the military Cobra's gunship just happened to fly over, and luckily I had one infrared chem stick left. I was able to flag him down. They hovered over me until a Black Hawk showed up.
What did the
There
convoy
was-
take off
there was-
without you?
Well, they
Other
split the convoy up. Half went on forward out of the zone, and the other half dropped, turned around, went back the other half, and my truck was disabled, and I just had to do what I had to do.
Right.
I'll just leave it at that. So,
And that was as a contractor?
yeah.
So you weren't able to carry? Or were you allowed to
I
carry?
was not allowed to carry.
Right. We got that.
That's all I'm gonna say.
I didn't ask any more than that. I was talking about carrying water.
Yeah. Oh, I carried a bunch of water jet fuel.
Yeah, water, gumballs.
Yeah, popcorn.
Dumbbells.
Popcorn. Yeah, popcorn.
Gotta have that popcorn. Well, I'm sorry that happened to you, Fred.
Well, I wouldn't change it for the world, but just makes my life now a little harder, but I deal with it.
Well, I can fix that
I wish somebody would.
because I'm gonna come running towards you naked now.
Well,
Oh boy.
I don't think we need to go that extreme, but if you feel like you need to, I got a pocket knife.
Well, sometimes it takes a trauma to get rid of a trauma.
Damn, I know, but I don't want to go from bad to worse.
He already has to look at me. I mean, isn't that bad enough?
Right? You know, I think it's like, you know, wildfires. Sometimes they gotta light a backfire to make the wildfire go out.
Oh, here he comes. He made it in. Maybe.
Wonder why.
He flashed.
I had to send it to him in a text message.
Huh.
Wouldn't let him go through the Discord link.
That's weird. Because I usually take it off of your text message, send it over to my Facebook. That's how I get it.
I just click the text message and everything works.
Yeah, but I don't do it on my phone.
The invite sends out an individual specific link. So you have to redo the link, and it creates a new link for each participant.
Yeah, what he said.
Yep.
You tell I'm in Dickham, fucking
It's
Kentucky.
not like the
Should we
skipper
work hard?
over there at Veteran
Alright, I think I'm here.
Stream IO.
We hear you.
Well,
Can't see you, but we hear you.
I'm trying to figure it out. Everything's kind of quiet. This is so fucking confusing.
Look at the bottom of your screen and see if it has camera permission.
Yeah, I'm getting there, but I can barely hear you, so it's like really quiet. So I'm trying to figure out if I can turn the volume on.
You might have to change your microphone settings on your phone.
Yeah, hold on. Okay.
Yeah, because you're really loud on our end.
We can hear you.
Yeah, your microphone's working great. You just need to change the speakers around.
We
Go
can
better?
hear you knocking, but you can't come in.
It's either
Good
that
thing
or
my kids are not here.
It's either that or the water's too deep for where we're at for you.
Oh my God.
Or my phone microphone's just messed up.
Who the hell are you talking to, Chungy?
Who's stolen valor?
I don't know. There's somebody in here probably trying to start shit.
Oh, that E12? Have y'all seen that one?
No. Somebody in chat's calling us stolen valor.
Oh, no, there. I wish he would, my face.
I saw someone claiming they were E14.
Yeah, some on TikTok, some guy was trying to impress some chick and told him he's E12. And oh, she said, could somebody please explain to him?
Like, wow, you can't even do research.
Chungy, who you saying was exposed on X for being a fraud? I mean, which one of us?
They don't know. They're just talking shit.
Well, don't get rid of them.
Does it look like this?
Don't get
Because
rid
if you're
of them
talking to me, I never said I was in the military, fucker.
I can show you my damn dog tags right this second, and my father's dog tags.
I can't
And
show
my
you my dog.
DD214 on the VAID card within easy reach.
Oh, I got my DD214 sitting in the seat beside me.
I have it on my hard drive.
Only because I had to have it for something else. Jesus, lady. 65, at least. You white knuckle that damn steering wheel so bad you're just going to...
Alright, I figured it out.
There he is.
What's up?
What's going on, bud?
I shaved my beard off.
Uh-oh.
I gotta go to the dermatologist on Tuesday, so I was like, we're gonna shave it off anyway. So.
Right.
What the hell? Why can't I get to my live chat?
Chungy, come on, Chungy.
Oh,
Where
he's
the
on.
fuck are you? Answer us, Chungy.
He's on YouTube.
Chungy, who the fuck are you talking about? Which one of us is stolen valor?
Please
on.
tell me.
Isn't everybody here in the military? Or no?
I'm not.
All but one.
Claim to be.
Yeah, but Chris never even said he was in.
Yeah.
I just want to know who the fuck
Chris
Chungy's
up
talking
there
about.
never said he was in.
He's just a shit starter.
I know,
I was
but I
like,
want
you
to
can pull up my DD for 14.
Now I know I was called on somebody's Discord a fraud, but that was.
I think I have like 1,200 copies sitting in a drawer.
PA Records.
Right.
Chungy, who
Have you
was
ever
smart.
guys watched the Don Shipley dude on YouTube?
Yes, I love watching Don.
Dude, he's fucking hilarious.
He is
Who is it?
Really, John,
Don Shipley, he's the old Navy SEAL that calls out fake Navy SEALs.
He's a retired senior chief SEAL.
Oh, I'm gonna have to go check that out.
And he
Oh, there's so many. It's hilarious. He called out like outlaw bikers and everything. Like it's crazy.
So we're being harassed by some fucker that only has 7 followers.
Where do I see the chat at?
Yeah,
you might
go
not
to-
see it on your phone.
You'll have.
Oh, or do I have to go to the regular chat then?
Yeah.
Pull it up.
But Chungy, you're just talking shit. You're not telling us who is the stolen valor,
Oh, I
Shit, he
see.
ain't been serving today in the military to know whether it's stolen or not.
right? Chungy, pull your balls out
I
of
mean,
your
it's pretty
fucking
easy
ass
just asking questions.
and tell us who here is the stolen valor. Give us a name, and then I'll let you put your finger back in your ass.
I don't come to my house, so I'll tell you, you're not. I'm not stolen valor. So.
Come to my house, you ain't
Well, I
leaving.
think he pulled his thumb out of his ass. And
Oh, you'll be in a grave in my garden.
I think Chunky pulled his thumb out of his ass. And
I need some tick bait out back.
Nice talking shit.
Chungy went
It'll probably
by.
make my plants grow better.
Did you get rid of him?
Yep. Fuck him.
Aw,
Hey, we was having too much fun with him.
Oh, come
I
on.
can still hear
That
you.
was entertaining.
He just ain't gonna talk in the chat no more.
Because he comes in with a different account.
That's all right. Let him
That's
go through
possible.
the motions. I slammed him once. I can slam him again.
yeah, right.
Don't start none, won't be none.
The beautiful thing is with stolen valor, all our records are public records.
Pretty much public.
So
I was smart enough right before I separated to check out my service jacket, my health, and my dental records, and went down to Office Depot and photocopied the whole damn thing.
yeah,
I have like 1,200 copies. They always told me like make as many copies as you can because you need them.
Yep.
I wonder if he ain't the same fool, since he mentioned X, if he ain't the same fool that tried to say that Skipper over at Veteran Nation was stolen valor and was a fraud.
it could be.
And thinks one of us here is Skipper or some crap.
It's possible because I tagged Skipper in stuff earlier.
Yeah, but nobody here's eating crayons, so how the hell is he thinking Skipper's here?
It's the internet. People are fucking stupid.
Skipper was gonna join us, but he was
I
driving
like the
home.
yellow one.
And I miss Skipper's morning coffee.
Hey, I'm driving.
A couple weeks.
Right?
Sorry, I don't deal with stupid people. You should know that by now.
I know, but I like fucking with people.
I know. That's
Yeah,
why
I
I
like
let you
fucking
mess
with
for a
people.
while.
I was looking for a fight too, damn it.
But I think I'm like a different generation than you guys.
I don't know. That depends exactly when you serve.
Fred, you timed up.
No, I didn't.
He's giving somebody the finger.
Oh,
Y'all look like about 20 years older than me, so
Jay said stolen valor. Is that when somebody steals a kill from you in a video game?
That's funny. I don't care who you are. That's funny shit right there.
No,
I went to
shit.
boot camp in July of '82. If that tells you anything.
Holy
I went
crap!
to boot camp in 07.
Jesus Christ!
Boot camp June 1994.
I didn't realize Katie was older than you, dude.
I went to boot camp in April of
Wait.
'89.
Let me think of. No, Katie's not older than you. I'm sorry.
What'd you do in the?
But I joined two different branches. I joined the Coast Guard and then I transferred to the Navy. So
What'd you do in the Coast Guard?
I was first just
Little.
how it works in the Coast Guard is you're just an E3 on a boat for fucking average in school. And then I was bosun's mate. And then I ended up going to, which it used to be called, originally it used to be called DOG, which is Deployable Operations Group. And then after that, it's now TACLET, which then I became a dog handler. But it was fun.
Chris said
This Coast Guard deals with drugs, so that's basically what I did for when I was there.
Yeah, we got to do some.
I almost went Coast Guard, but I wanted aviation, and they couldn't. Didn't want to accommodate.
Airedales. That's what we call it, aviation, Airedales.
Yeah, I was the AMH.
As soon as they land on the boat, they get seasick.
Aircraft mechanic hydraulics. Tells you how much I know about the aviation side of the Navy. AMH.
Fort Benning, Georgia. Jay, I think that's where my.
There's like three different way branches of the Coast Guard that nobody knows about. Everybody just thinks Ashton Kutcher, the Guardian, and the Coast Guard.
So Fred got to wear the green shirt. I was still stuck in the shit shirt.
shit.
Oh no, I wore my fair share of the brown, the turd shirts. Sure did. I plane captained my first cruise on H3s.
We had these uniforms, or we didn't have uniforms on the cutter. We did, but we had like when we were working or going on like boarding a ship or whatever, we had these overalls that just had like U.S. Coast Guard on them and everything.
What cutter were you on?
I was on cutter Resolute. That was my first cutter, and then after that, I wasn't. I was just going back to back. Like I went on New National Supreme Cutter. I think it's called like the Mohawk or something. It was just bouncing back and forth, and then they have. I was at mostly small boat stations, and then MSU Paducah, Kentucky, because it's a terrorist watch spot. Nobody actually really knows that the Coast Guard's in Paducah, Kentucky, but if you look it up, you'll see. It's in the middle of nowhere.
If you book the wrong river, you'll find out real quick. Trust me.
But they, the reason why it's terrorist watch spot is they have Lake Barkley and Lake Kentucky, the two man-made lakes, the biggest ones in the country, and basically if a bomb goes off on one of those, it'll flood out like half of Kentucky.
That could be fun.
Oh yeah, we had.
Hell, Redbird, Kentucky floods every time it rains, so I might as well.
Right.
And then Paducah is right by Benton, Kentucky, where basically like the KKK was like formed and still is, and they have every year. We found out we got invited to an event called Tater Day. It's like once a year, and basically it's just like the parade, and we were in it with the boat. Like we brought Coast Guard like boats and stuff like that on trailers, and right behind us was the KKK marching, and we were like, well, we can't do this no more.
Well, can't put a bigger bullseye on your back than that, can you?
Because it was funny on the boat. Like I was the white dude, there was a black dude, a Mexican, like a fucking Asian, and like I don't care because I was serving. Like they're good dudes, but they're just like looking at us side. I'm like, man, I'm about to get shot.
Are they throwing around?
Hey Fred, you're in Kentucky. Did you go past the the Motor Speedway today in your travels?
No, no. No, I went around it. I don't go through 10 if I don't have to.
Which one?
Chris says Lake Tahoe has a U.S. Coast Guard station.
Yep, it's actually a very desired unit to get to. Like everybody puts it on their dream sheet, but like there's another lake just like it, but there's maybe like 3 people there, maybe. It's like the most cushioniest job. Like you're basically not even in the military. You're just driving around doing stuff. I mean, that's why I originally joined the Coast Guard, because it was like it was military still, but it was like kind of relaxed.
Yeah.
My father and stepfather were both Navy, and that's why I went Navy.
And then I don't know, I got I transferred. I had like a sign-on bonus from the Navy. I was like, fuck it, I'll do another 4 years.
Boston State in the Navy, World War II. The other grandfather was in the Army Air Corps. And then apparently the Army Air Corps grandfather, I found out through him having a Colt that was a Phoebe in the Navy.
Nice.
I was telling
Chris
the guys
says,
a while ago. Go ahead, Chris.
No, go ahead, bud.
I was telling guys a while ago, my dad went from E1 to E7 in 9 years in the Navy as a radio because they needed him that bad in Vietnam.
Chris said dream sheets are crap, laugh out loud.
No, that's how they know where not to send you. Don't put anything on the dream sheet. Actually, you put the worst duty stations or next to the worst duty stations on the dream sheet, and then you might actually get something worthwhile.
Hey, after I went to air crew, I had on the back of my helmet anywhere from Sun Fun and per diem.
Poor Fred. He tried to go somewhere and he got stuck at home.
Damn sure did too. That's why I went aviation, because hell, I got to see most of the world in aviation.
From boot camp to dream sheet.
What was that, Sam?
I had a boot camp.
Oh wow, nice.
Shit, boot camp. They just set me.
Alaska's beautiful though. When I went there,
school in Memphis, Tennessee.
Like at the Coast Guard Kodiak, the air station. Oh, it's gorgeous.
I've watched some of the shows from like up the.
Did you see like the new stuff that they're trying to like recruit in the military, like to get recruits?
You mean like the transsexual Navy person? Have you seen that?
They're trying everything. Like they're giving like huge bonuses now, like everything. Like they're trying everything to get people in.
James, I couldn't use my GI Bill. I paid into it, but because I didn't.
I'm like, dude, I'm good. I ain't going back in.
If I step on anybody's toes,
I was in when Obama got rid of the don't ask, don't tell policy.
When the military services started, what's the word? Compromising with this gender reaffirming stuff. I'm done.
Right.
The one guy said, "Did anybody sign up for the GI Bill and not use it?" Well, I did. I didn't sign up for the GI Bill. I ended up when I was in it. It was either you could do the GI Bill and pay $1,200 out of your paycheck, or you could do the 9/11 bill, which was a free one. And yeah, I picked the free one, and I already used it.
I did mine. Finished college while I was in the military, so I could get in the pilot seat.
I wished I would have had Texas as my home of record on my enlistment, because Texas has the Hazelwood Act, which is 10 times better than any GI Bill.
I just like the 9/11 bill because you got paid wherever you were going to school at, you got paid BAH, which for that location. So like if you went to like California school, you're getting like $4,000 a month just to go to school.
Wow. Jay, you
But
can't
like in
use that
Ohio,
now?
where I'm at, it's like 1,400.
I'm just wondering, Jay can't go back to school now and use it?
You should be able to if you pay for the GI Bill. It doesn't have an expiration on it
Yes, some of them do.
because you have to pay for the GI Bill. You don't have to pay for the
GI Bill
9/11.
does have an expiration. It has an expiration, and it also has very strict guidelines on time.
On the GI Bill or the 9/11? I know the 9/11 is once you start it, you have to use it within 10 years.
I must have been under a different GI Bill because I didn't pay for it.
Yeah, the Montgomery GI Bill, which is what the original one was called, has a lot of very interesting guidelines.
Yeah,
I think they changed the rules for my stuff because it was $1,200 in boot camp.
I didn't even know you could boost the Montgomery GI Bill, or I would have tried to do that too, and that would have been even more money out of my chip.
Yeah,
The original one was the Montgomery GI Bill. The 9/11 one is the new one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because I found out too late in life that I could have used my Montgomery GI Bill to help pay for my firefighting schools that I paid myself to go through.
I think I used mine while I was in the service. I didn't pay for mine.
Now, when you're in the service, you don't even have to use it. They give you well, at least when I was in, they gave you every year it was a certain allowance to go to online school while you were at a station, as long as you weren't on deployment.
The hell's online school?
Hell,
No, you just did your online school. They paid for it, and you didn't even use the GI Bill.
That was sarcasm. We didn't have computers back when I was in.
Heck, this whole bringing cell phones to boot camp thing is kind of interesting. It's like, what?
Yeah, that's crazy.
Hell, I hate to
half
turn my
my
water
college
in.
is done aboard sea.
In fact, I had a whole 3-ring binder full of like 80% of it was blank pages where I could write letters or write my poetry or do whatever. And the little bit that was filled was poems. I literally had to either throw it in a garbage dumpster or toss it in a donation bin because I wasn't allowed to keep it.
Yeah, they took my wallet.
They took everything.
Yeah.
I heard the Air
Long
Force
as
is
it keeps your
allowed cell phones
virginity.
now.
That was one
I
thing
think
that the
that-
military didn't take. I stayed out of, not for a lack of trying. I just wasn't able to succeed during my time of service.
Yeah, I think, if I remember correctly, and I think it's crock of shit, is the only thing they wouldn't take from people was religious items.
Yeah, basically like gel. You only basically a wedding ring, a plain wedding band, or if you had like a cross or Star of David necklace or something like that, that was the only thing they couldn't take.
Yeah, if they're gonna take shit,
But were you allowed to wear that with your uniform?
You attach it to the same necklace with your dog tags.
They wouldn't allow that when I was in.
Yeah.
They like got rid of everything. They were like, put your shit in the bag besides your paperwork, and they threw it in the fucking room.
And I love watching some of these programs that are saying that they're not allowed to touch you in boot camp. I'm telling you here right now, Jack. I don't know when that stopped.
They got rid of shark attacks in the Army.
I know back.
I know we had a guy in front of me in formation that could not freaking march, and I spent more time ducking the damn DI's boot, kicking him in the butt.
Right. I mean, Jesus, they used to mash us into the fucking ground, fucking back, slap the back of the fucking head.
The only reason I skated by a boot camp for not being the worst POS there was there were two others that were worse than me, and one of them, he was a short, chubby guy that basically his belly made him into a seesaw.
Oh my!
He'd do a push.
I'll tell you.
He go to bend down on his push-ups and his feet would go in the air.
Funniest thing I ever saw in boot camp was all these guys from up north wanting to come
And then
down
the
to
other
Florida in July for boot camp.
And then
Oh
the
my
other
God.
one was one of those where his parents signed him up
Are they
early where he got
retarded?
in instead of 17. And
I went to boot
yeah,
camp
he
in
was a
Cape May in February in the middle of a blizzard.
Richie Christie mama's boy. That he came back bragging how he whined and teared his way out of getting reamed by the DIs over something and got away with something. And oh man, he basically became the biggest crap bag in the unit. At that point.
He was a brown noser, huh?
No. Whiny baby. It was basically his parents signed off for him to enlist at like 16, 17, enlist early. To come in early.
Why the hell would you do that to your kid?
Because you don't like him?
Parents? They were like, here, go
I got
fucking
tired.
get this shit out of our
I
head.
got tired of bailing him out of jail.
Yeah.
That's possible. Yeah, I can see
No
that.
offense, boats.
None taken, Fred.
Oh, shit.
Come on, Sam, you're going in on the humor. You don't have to know us that well. Just the fact that you served allows you to.
Oh,
jump
these
in.
guys are hilarious, man.
I've had my share of unfortunately jail experiences in the military. We always would go out to the bars because we were drinkers, and yeah, just end up in a bar fight. We'd all end up in jail.
Ribbon and the teasing is come on. Well, that's one of the problems with. Well, see that's because the example of post 9/11 military versus pre 9/11 military. We rib on each other, we joke on each other, and the younger ones are too afraid to do it.
Marines always respected the Coast Guard, though.
I don't know why.
Just because they had to do that, because Douglas Monroe back in the day had to do like a course on Douglas Monroe. And,
The only other people in any other branch the Marines respect is the hospital corpsman from the Navy, aka Doc. That's the only one the Marines don't
I mean, my Marine friends do, but I mean, but different time. I'm in different times. So
Fleet Marines respect bosun's mates as well.
Oh yeah, because they know boats is the person to get stuff from.
Yeah, well,
I mean, we're all brothers in the bar, though. We all make fun of each other. It's just you can't make fun of us if you're not in part of the club.
Well,
Hey, I had 3 Marines leave me in the damn biker bar one night after they figured out who the baddest cat the daggum in the bar was, and I told them I'd find out. I walked up to the old boy, and I said, hey, this is me and my buddies over there. We want to see who the baddest cat up in here is. He goes, well, how do you expect to find out? I said, well, my money's on you. I said, nobody's messing with you. Everybody's kind of leaving you alone. Everybody's, He said, well, how you going to find out? And I turned around and knocked him off that damn that bar stool. And I looked around, my buddies were gone, you hear me? All you saw was the damn door flapping open. I hit it for the front door, and they come down. They come pulling up in the car, and I just dove in the back window, and off we went. Yes, alcohol was involved.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, did you guys have, back when your guys' time, was alcohol incidents like something you could get in trouble for, or Captain?
Depending on how bad it was. It depended on how bad it was.
Yeah. NJP.
We couldn't have more than 2.
Who came to the hangar always drunk and stoned.
NJP number 2 was an alcohol-related incident.
They had him with a whole bunch of NJPs. All skinny guys. Finally, they just had enough of them.
Article 15.
Hey, you got a shop chief. It's as a master sergeant in the Marine Corps. Yeah, you don't take but one time for him to have to come get you out of the ER because you went to the wrestling matches.
Wrestling
Some
matches.
dude got an alcohol incident right before he went to A school, and we were in Grand Turks and Kinko's, and he got really wasted, and he decided that it was a great idea to cuss everybody out, and then somebody was trying to fight him, and he sprayed him with a fire extinguisher on the wall, Yeah, got arrested and everything, and like brought back to the boat by the police and shit. I was like, why did you do a fire extinguisher? Why didn't you just hit them with it instead of spraying them?
So, Boats, how many people did you set out for Mail Buoy watch?
But now,
Jesus. I honestly, I couldn't. At least, Jesus, at least 50.
well, I mean, the boat, the cutter that I was on, we had 85.
Keep an eye out for the Mail Buoy.
Yeah, every fucking new recruit that had to cycle through watch. Yeah, you sit here, you don't fucking move until you see that mail buoy. We missed that mail call, and it's on you, man.
All right, so let me make an announcement here real quick, if you don't mind.
And if we do,
So, well, tough shit.
Fuck off.
So, Skipper put me in touch with the person who created the Battle Buddies app. So I talked to her yesterday on the phone, and we set up a time for Thursday afternoon at our normal time, 4 o'clock. She's going to join us on the show and explain the process of what led to her setting up the Battle Buddies app and what it entails and all that stuff. So
Is it live app or is it still in development?
it's a live app.
Yeah, I was gonna say Battle Buddies is live now.
Is there any verification before you go on it?
The main
What do you mean
verification is you have to
There's a lot of people that would go on there and be like, I'm a veteran, I want to talk to other veterans, but they're not really veterans.
I never got
I'm not sure if that's the question that I'll ask.
I don't know, like that's it. I'm just like a question in my mind, like how do I know I'm really talking to someone, like, you know?
Well, the
Well,
You can just
honestly,
like,
I think-
even not like DD214. You could just ask like a simple question. And know.
well, I think somebody
mentors
talk will
aren't
tell you whether or not they've been in there or not.
to be a mentor.
Yeah, I mean,
on
you
this
could, like,
app,
know,
you have
like,
to be
but-
screened. You have to reach out to them individually and be basically pre-screened to become a mentor on the Battle Buddies app, which is basically
Okay.
who you would be reaching out to if you are claiming to be the veteran looking for help.
Okay, that's good.
Contact with a mentor, and the mentors are definitely screened.
I would say if you don't get called an ass clown within 10 minutes, then it's not a vet.
If you show up, tell them you're E12, then we'll know.
There we go.
Right? Or
Hey, Brad.
I was a sergeant in the Navy.
I mean, I heard that if you don't say the word "fuck off" in the first 5 minutes, then yeah, you're not a veteran.
It could be a lot.
And it depends upon how salty of a veteran you are, really.
Yeah, that's true.
Depends on your experience.
Hey, Fred, ever been sent for the prop wash?
No, and I'll tell you the reason why. Well, let me tell you that little story. Yeah, and the rotor wash too, because I was in helicopters for a minute. So my dad was Airedale when he was in the Navy, so I was already hip to that. So they told me one day to go. They told me to go down to supply. They told me to go down to supply and look and get some rotor wash because we were going to wash helicopters that day. Okay, no problem. Where's it at? Hangar 1, no problem. Go down to P3 hangar. P3 hangar was the aviation supply depot for everybody. So I go down there. Well, let me rephrase that. I go out and get my car, and I went home because I lived about 5 miles outside the main gate. I come back right before dadgum chow. I said, I think some of you guys are messing with me. I said, because I've been halfway around this damn base and I can't find no rotor wash anywhere. And they're just giggling. They have no idea. They're just laughing. Well, when you come back from lunch, go search the other half of the base. You're gonna find it eventually. I said, okay.
It's a scavenger hunt.
I went right back home. Slept all afternoon. I come back at 2:45. We left at 3. Never did find it. Come to find out, they washed 5 helicopters that day, and I was sitting at the damn house on the couch.
Oh, and to answer your question, Sam, James Brown said yes, there is verification for the vets on the Battle Buddies app. He had signed up. So
Yeah, I talked to Jay, and he volunteered to call and talk to them and see what it was about and stuff. So thank you, Jay, for doing that. I appreciate it. If you have any questions for me that you would like to ask her, you can message me on Discord, or you can send me an email. I'll put the email in chat.
SexyDonkey@gmail.com.
That's where you want to go, pal. You go right ahead.
All I want to do is can they make me stop.
When I got to my first unit, they had the boat pranks were pretty crazy. We had hide the pink dildo, like find the pink dildo. They'd make you go find a pink dildo before anybody would talk to you on the boat. You had to search the whole ship to find this pink dildo, and nobody would talk to you until then. It was like a week process.
I think the worst thing that I ever experienced was the go down to the goddamn it, repair locker.
Really?
And ask for a HT punch. Holy fuck! The biggest fucking HT1 came out. I'm looking at him, and he just says, "Stand still, boy. This is gonna hurt." He fucking knocked me on my ass.
Yeah, the only thing that got me on was an APU starter because
Hi,
if you go around aircraft, there is basically a generator that helps start the aircraft. That's what in my brain I was thinking I was going to try and hunt down.
Isn't that APU? Is that APU?
Auxiliary power unit.
Yeah.
That's what
They used to have a little wagon that go around with blow
I play
into the
Flight
damn
Simulator.
thing to make it turn.
I watched people go having to go around the galley looking for a bucket of PU 55Y.
They had a joke of go get me a DC. Go ask the DCs, which was damage control men. Go ask if we need a DC punch, and then they would go down. You go down there and ask the DCs in their shop, and you're like, I need a. They want me to get a DC punch, and then they're like, yeah, and they punch you right in the face. They're like, there's your DC punch. Go tell your boss you got it. It was like some running joke, and everybody fell for it.
Yeah, I mean, so I think one of the biggest ass chewings I ever got for hazing, if you want to call it hazing, is
Not you. Not you, Boats. I don't believe it.
Yeah, it still goes on.
I had a boot human that I had fucking convinced that he needed to hang his laundry out during flight quarters because the helicopter prop wash was going to dry it. He had his fucking laundry all hung out all over the fucking fantail and the fucking, when they have to do, they call flight quarters, of course, they search the boat for FOD. Fucking the senior chief bosun's mate chewed his fucking ass. You can hear it all the way down from the flight deck. And I'm laughing my fucking ass off. I mean, I know the helicopter's an hour out, so I mean, I had time to go tell the kid to move this shit, but next thing I hear over the 1MC, Bosun's Mate Hardy, report to the bridge.
Whenever you hear that, you're just like, fuck. Or like when they say your name and say report to XO's office, you're like,
Yeah.
fuck.
Yeah, no, they skipped the XO's office on that one. I went straight to the bridge.
Well, on mine, the captain was never in the bridge unless we were like underway.
Well, this was underway.
Oh yeah, and he still kind of was. Like it was like the XO was like the CO was like the nice dude that talked to everybody, and XO was like the asshole.
Yes, that's common.
Boats, I'll tell you a good one.
All right.
When I was in H3s, I was E3. And before I become a full-fledged LSE/plane captain, I was the trainee, the chalk walker, and the chain guy.
Yeah.
And we'd have to stand there and hold them helo blades while they were spreading them out. After they, when they fold them up, they need to spread them out. We had one that the blade, they put him in the spread position. That one blade would just dangle. We were in Barbados, and this one blade would just fall. I we never did figure out why, but it would just slowly go up. It would just fall. The last minute, that some bitch catch pressure, just sling up there. And we all knew it. We just try to stay clear of it. Well, one day I was walking that blade out there, and something got me on the deck, and I reached down to pick that damn piece of whatever it was on the deck, and that damn blade caught me under my damn shoulder blade and flung me right off the side of the damn aircraft carrier.
Really?
I went 90 feet down. Poof!
Did you get
And
pulled
they had a barge up on the side, and they was bringing up produce and stuff. So I climbed up the cargo net, ran through the damn hangar bay, up to the, back up the flight deck. Now the LSC is standing out in front of the airplane while they got the blades turning. Now he's standing out in front of the airplanes. I'm over on the side waving for permission to go back up underneath the rotor arc. And he looked at me, and he looked around the side of that airplane, and he looked at me again and waved me in there because they're all trying to figure out how the hell I got outside the rotor. Yeah.
It was a WTF
And I'm sitting there, I
moment.
mean, wet. I was drenched wet.
Well, I guess the fuck. Yeah, that's what, 90 feet?
About 96 feet. Yeah, it was
From the flight deck of what?
from the flight deck. Yeah, from
Yeah,
John F.
that's about
Kennedy.
Where was that?
John F. Kennedy sure was. I mean, I went straight down that damn water, swam over to the damn barge, crawled up the cargo net, went right back up to the ship, back up top. And they're like, where the how in the hell?
That's a height.
A lot higher than 90 feet from the flight
That's
deck
a
to the
height.
waterline.
Not for the JFK.
No?
No. JFK was 90,
I took it
estimated
for the-
96 feet.
I was gonna say the General Ford I think is taller.
Yeah, most of the general.
I think they're like over 100.
I'm talking about CVA 66 America, not the new CV6.
The America class.
No, well, basically it came out with 60. The one that was commissioned the year before was the Enterprise 65,
Right.
CVN 65. We're talking
Right.
from,
Well, you guys got to remember
I
the
believe it was the Saratoga class or something like that was the classic carrier.
but the Kennedy was supposed to go nuclear, at last minute went conventional. So
Right.
Gotcha.
Which never made sense.
Whose boat here?
Huh?
Your boat, right?
I am.
Yeah, well, yeah, I was BM2. I was gonna ask you what did you get out as? Like what? Like, I got out as a BM1. So
I got out as a BM2.
did you guys? You were in the Navy, right?
Yeah.
Because when I was in there, Coast Guard, before I went even in the Navy, we had get to even BM2, we had to become coxswain.
Yeah.
And then in the Navy, when I got in there, it was only officers that could be a coxswain.
No.
I know a bunch of officers.
Hey, they must have changed. I was just asking, like, from where you were.
No, the officers weren't even allowed to touch the boat. They were just figurehead.
It's so much different than like the time zones where it was, but like, yeah, I was so confused. I was like, yeah, we had to become the BM2, but we had to become a coxswain before we even became that. And then when I got there, they're like, no, the only JOs do it now.
No,
At least on the ship that I saw.
we were training as coxswains as seamen.
Yeah, that's what we did. Like if we were on the A school list for BM, they would do it like boatswain's mate of the watch and coxswain training before we went to A school.
Yeah, boatswain's mate of the watch. You were allowed to be boatswain's mate of the watch, supervised as an E3, but you were boatswain's mate of the watch as an E4 by yourself.
Yeah, they let us do it at E3, but I thought it was a cake job. It was better than lookout or helmsman.
Oh God, yeah.
So both
And then, The only bad one was, did you guys have to do on the Navy one? They didn't really do it much on the Navy ship I was on, but they in the Coast Guard they were really big about doing going. You have to go into the captain's quarters before noon to ask for permission for noon bells and testing of the whistles.
Yes.
Because of the old history of
Yep.
if you don't ask, then it means that you're taking over the ship or something.
Yep. Request permission to.
That had to suck, Jay.
Oh, and you had to tell them like all this information, and then like, oh yeah, I tested the food, the lunch, and it's prepared in the whatever for you. Like I don't remember the whole speech, but
Yes,
it was the dumbest thing ever.
Did you read what Jay said? Jay said he fell off an
Abrams tank.
He was repairing the antenna and the fucker rotated the turret. I lost my balance and fell off that fucker. Partially tore a rotator cuff.
Ouch.
Yeah, I tore my rotator cuff on a mooring line one time, so I know the feeling.
Oof.
I had to get surgery. I was like on light duty for like 8 months.
Damn.
Because some JO was coming in hot and told me to hold the line and pulled my fucking arm out of the socket.
The only time I went to captain's quarters is when I got caught being a phantom shitter.
Captain Lightning.
Ah, hell.
How did
You weren't
get
doing
caught
that on
in the
deck,
channel?
were you?
I didn't. No, I didn't get caught.
Some dude got jerking off on the toilet, and yeah, everybody they called him out in front of everybody.
Oh, let me tell you about my trip up to the superstructure up there. This little black kid, and I'm not busting on blacks. Don't nobody start criticizing me.
Talking about
Mike Kennedy. He had talked with a lisp. I just everything was suck my dick. I said, well, you know what? Whip that son of a gun out, and I'll take care of it right here, right now.
Yep, and he had a pet iguana.
And I'm gonna tell you what, I grabbed a hold of that little bastard because he was dumb enough to stick it out there, and I walked him all over that flight deck and I was the LSE at the time, so I had the little radio.
I was afraid of it when I saw it.
And I had the air boss. LSE? Hi, boss. He goes, why don't you and your new little friend come up here and see me when you get off tonight? And trust me, I will know who you are. So after work, we got in a brand new pair of dungarees, and we both went up there. And he says, can you explain to me why you two little perverts are parading around on my deck like that? And I told him. He kept telling me he wanted me to suck it. I told him to whip it out, and I'd see what I could do for him. I said, I'd just find a quiet place to get parked where we couldn't get seen.
You jerked it for him.
He turned around. He told me, he goes, that's a little too much information. He says, but both of you can sit up here and do watch with me, during flight ops after your normal working hours.
Oh,
So every night after I got off, I had to get fresh dungarees, and I'd go up there, and every time the plane would land, I had to tell him what the tail number was on it.
I got a good question for all you veterans. What's the most disgusting thing you've seen while you were in?
Most
Not
disgusting.
seeing
good
the
one.
Earth from Holtex. Nothing like sitting in the chow area on the aircraft carrier and just enjoying your lunch or whatever. And a couple of Holtex come down, sitting next to you, and talk about the biggest turd they had to frickin' plunge while you're sitting there eating your dinner.
That's not that bad. I have a bad one, but I'm gonna wait.
The whorehouses in Turkey.
Whorehouses in Turkey?
Yeah, they were pretty bad. They were pretty dirty.
You ever went to a whorehouse in Japan?
No, I never made it to Japan.
Yeah, there's a girl that can suck a cigarette out of her, you know what, and blow smoke rings for $5.
Oh,
It was
shit.
worth the $5.
Stories from guys that have been on both oceans.
I think the worst, I don't know if it's considered worst, but
That wasn't the
most
worst.
most unique one I've ever seen when we was playing pesos in the Philippines. We stacked about 20 of those down. They're about the size of a quarter, but they're pesos, coins,
This is going
on top of a dadgum San Miguel bottle. And that old girl was, just straddled that bad boy, and that bottle and all would disappear clean out of sight.
Ooh.
And the next thing you know, she'd squat back down, stand that bottle up. She squat back down, and she stacked about 10 of those coins right back on the neck of that long neck of that damn beer bottle. And the other 10, she spit one at each of us.
Jay, I would say in
Colombians,
general.
Colombia was fun.
Jay said at war or in general?
I would say in general.
Now,
They called it. They had a new saying. It was Colombian steamer.
Stuff to make salad got pretty nasty at times on the aircraft carrier. And
What did?
The lettuce and salad stuff was browner than the brown shirts. We had Marines with the MREs about that point. Our MARPAT and our Marine squadrons, which they had MREs available.
My favorite MRE was the spaghetti meatballs.
Mine was the chicken tetrazzini.
Chicken a la King.
I always traded the vegetable one.
I think it was chicken a la King, wasn't it?
That one's good though too.
Ours was tetrazzini, but whatever it was, that, and I love the damn the lemon pound cake out there too.
Oh yeah, those are good.
I got something on the grossest thing I've ever seen when I was on that aircraft. Too. The 3 females that came in with the pod squadron that delivers the mail. You had a female officer, a female senior enlisted, and a female junior enlisted, and they were all ugly as sin.
Oh hell, about 6 more months, they'd have been pretty as fuck.
Yeah, they get pretty after a little bit.
They were untouchables. You wouldn't want to touch.
You don't know me very well, then.
Okay. I got a story for you.
Yeah, it don't matter after that.
I used to work with a guy in shipping who was talking about when they were at basic. He saw a line, and he got into it, and he was asking, "Hey, what's this line for?" And he said, "Well," he said, "there's a girl up here charging $5 for a blowjob." He said there had to have been at least 150 guys in this line, and she wasn't spitting.
Sign me up.
So,
take my money, especially if we're out of like 6 months.
Yeah, here's a 20. I don't need change.
No, the Coast Guard was different because we had the migrants that came on board. Sometimes we do a migrant patrol, and that was the whole job, was to collect migrants from Haiti and all that stuff. And Haitis were always the nasty ones, and we'd have to supply them with all the necessities, like the female products and all that stuff. But we had to escort them off the boat, to and from the boat. And the grossest thing I ever saw was this girl that she wouldn't ask for the woman product. She had the woman product, but she wouldn't use it. And I'm escorting her out with the hand lock, to the boat to go back home. And I just happened to notice she's dripping blood down the side of her leg.
Ugh.
And just as cool with it. I'm like, hey, she's like, yeah, I know. I'm like,
Should have hung her over the side, used her as bait.
Shark.
I mean, I did when you get fishy, they told you to walk them close to the side of the boat. And if they get squirrely, you just send them over to the side and the boat will go collect them.
Different cultures.
Yeah.
They learn real quickly once one goes in the water and starts getting eaten by a bull shark.
The favorite thing about my deployment, though, was our surprise port of call. We had a surprise port of call of Malta.
There, Chris, you just got that one got highlighted.
Belly full of kiddos.
Talking about, you got to remember they're on a 15-second delay from us.
Burn bodies of children. Oh shit! All right.
Yeah, that was his answer to you for the grossest thing he's ever saw.
I mean, that's not the grossest thing I've ever saw, but it's the only thing I'm going to talk about.
We had a riot breakout on board. We always had to have like with M16s and everything, and everybody had to do like migrant watch when they were on the flight deck or whatever. Because we had them all set up in like tents and shit. And then like one would go off, and we had a riot, and it was the funnest time of my life because we got to use all of our training for the first time and take down like fucking 50 migrants. It was hilarious, and then grind their face on the non-skid flight deck.
Hey, Lori.
Uh-oh.
They won't
Hi,
riot
Lori.
if they're swimming.
I didn't hear you. What?
They won't riot if they're swimming.
Oh yeah, no. I mean, like, but on the flight deck on the Coast Guard cutter, we had these big, like, there's when the helicopter's coming in, we put down the nets.
Right.
But like the nets were really tall, so like you couldn't flip them over the side of the boat. So like really nobody really wanted to shoot them, so we called them migrant beaters. We had them on our belt, and they were just like these. Like basically like the police batons, but like it had like a rubber coating around it. It still hurt like shit probably, but like we called them migrant beaters because we just beat the shit out of them with it until they just stopped attacking us. And then my friend got bit.
The best tool in the world.
He got bit?
Yeah, like some girl came up behind him while he had some girl in an arm bar, and it was like her sister. And he came up and bit him right in the neck, took a chunk out of his thing. He had to like go get shot, like a whole bunch of like shots and shit.
This right here.
Talk about
Monkey ball, monkey fist.
Monkey's fist.
Yeah, we called it monkey fist, I think.
It's a monkey fist, but we would put lead balls in these and put a longer tail on them and bring them out with us on Liberty. So if anybody
Did you put a golf ball in them?
No, this is a ping pong ball in this one.
Oh, we put golf balls in ours. So.
No, we would put lead. We'd make lead balls and put them in ours. And
doing good, Lori. Thank you for asking.
We'd rack people over the fucking heads if they started getting mouthy.
That would be fun.
I still got one of those on my keychain.
Did you have to do to get be bosun? Like, did you do the bosun's whistle? Learn all those. I don't know. I call it the bosun whistle, but whatever.
It's a fucking pipe.
Pipe, yeah. But like, no. Did you have to do the lanyard, a custom lanyard? Like, we had to do a custom lanyard. Like, we had to make a custom lanyard to graduate our A school.
We had to do the
I'll share
custom
it on
lanyard
Discord.
before we graduated.
I actually have a picture of my horn. I'll share it on Discord later.
Nice.
It was when I graduated at BMA school.
I paid a boasters one time to make me one, and I paid $250 that damn thing, and it was so damn pretty. It was worth twice what I paid for it.
They stopped doing a lot of the bosun's pipes calls for like instead of like for the announcements. They used to do like bosun's pipe calls, and everybody knew what it was. And like the modern day military, nobody really knew what any of them was. So like they'd play like somebody came on that did the bosun's pipes, like the new to the ship, and everyone was like, "Is that Reveille or is that sweepers or?" Like,
well, you know what?
Nobody knew what the fuck it meant.
Just my opinion.
Besides
Just
BMs.
my opinion. I think a lot of the traditional stuff should have never been touched because it made it special.
I loved it, but it's just a dying breed.
They should never have changed the uniforms either.
Oh my God! When they went from dungarees to whatever it is they got on now.
Chambrays or whatever the fuck they want to call it. They went
But
from
my
dungarees.
Admiral trying to make a name for himself.
Was a Master Chief. Yeah.
They went from like dungarees to chambray to the fucking to the BDU.
I love my dungarees.
Well, if you know anything about Coast Guard, the BMA school's in Yorktown, Virginia, which is where like it's basically you have to travel to all the historical Revolutionary War sites in Yorktown to get to the actual training center. And to order to pass A school, you had to do an event towards the end with the Master Chief, like the biggest dickhead ever. And he would make you run it's like through the whole battlefield of Yorktown. But the whole time while we were running, he was explaining the entire history of Yorktown. So somehow I know the entire history of the Revolutionary War in Yorktown. Because we were all throwing up, and we had nothing better to do.
But you remember.
Oh, yeah, I remember it.
That was the whole point of it.
Lori meets Sam, Sam meet Lori.
And then also they had Yorktown Beach. They had that new fighting thing that we'd all go on Saturdays when we were off and drink beer and watch them play fake sword fights. I think it's called Lord or whatever, like live action role play, where they act like they're middle.
Real sword fights.
Yeah, but they're like plastic battle axes they hit each other with.
That's not what I was talking about.
It's fucking hilarious, especially when you're drunk.
Wrong sword.
Everything's hilarious when you're drunk.
I don't want to play with your sword there, Boats.
Now, if we were talking about the boatswain's mate for a little bit. Brad, let's jump into some aircraft for a little bit. You're talking about the A6s, the A6Bs and whatnot.
Those are some badass aircraft. I got the back seat of an EA6 one time just to ride. Woo!
Oh shit!
Yeah, the Prowlers.
Yeah.
Hey, Fred.
Yeah.
It's fucking raining.
Your buddies were up in Harrisburg this weekend.
Who?
Blue Angels.
Oh, are they?
Yeah,
My
they were
girlfriend
just
left certificates to ice cream. He didn't even tell me. Fucking asshole.
That was some good duty, man. I wish I'd have stayed enlisted a little while longer, finished up my tour.
Yeah.
I wanted to do 20, but I only did 10.
There was a fellow guy in my general aviation training. It's not an A school. It was just, I don't know what you call it. But I don't know what it is. He had connections with something. They ended up changing his duty station assignment from something else to the Blue Angels in Pensacola.
I've told Chris the story, but
I already knew I was assigned.
Hi, Lori. Didn't see your text.
When Blue Angels went from A4s to F-18s, they come to our squadron for training, and I got to fly back seat the very first Blue Angel demo in the F-18 as a maintenance tech. Man, if there was a drug, that'd be the adrenaline was a drug. I'd have about 55-gallon drums.
I mean, there's meth for that.
No, I'm good.
I'm just saying, if you want that feeling, there's meth for that.
No, I'll take the adrenaline over that any day.
He wants to keep.
The Germans used it in World War II, so
Well, they actually started using it in World War One.
The only thing I got to really do with being the brown shirt that I was I did get to ride brakes in the aircraft. And I actually got to sit I was sitting in the cockpit to ride brakes, but I had to wait for a couple more flights to land before I could get moved. The aircraft I was in could be moved to its new location. Or before
I got in that.
Before I was told everything was chained down, so I could,
Yeah, I got into F-18s when they first come out in a RAG squadron, where they trained all the F-18 pilots, and they were still having issues in flight that they couldn't duplicate on the ground because it was a new airplane. So I learned power plants, electricians, even ordnance. I cross-trained on every rate, so I could go up in the air and fly with them, see what was going on, see if I could figure out how to fix it. So I spent more time in the backseat
when
of
did
the F-18.
F-18s come out? 70s?
Do what? What state?
Was F-18s in like 70s or the 80s?
80.
Four.
Let's see. 80, 85, 84, 85.
I get confused on the year.
Yeah, it was 84, 85 because I just finished my first.
Were they before the F-15? The F-15s came out, I think, even before the F-16s.
Oh,
I
yeah.
get confused on when the years.
F-16s was supposed. F-15, no. F-15s come out before the 16s. 16s was supposed to.
I was gonna say F-15s came out
Yeah,
before the
the
16s.
16s were supposed to replace the 15s, but the 15s were so versatile they left them in. It's like the
They're still
Tomcat.
going. There's
The 15s were supposed to take over the role the F-14s were, and F-14s were just too versatile, that sweep wing.
I don't think they should have ever gotten rid of them.
No, they shouldn't
I
have.
saw the Warthog in action, and I can't believe they're getting rid of them.
They won't get
I
rid
mean,
of the Warthog.
the Coast Guard
they
should have.
won't
The Coast Guard should have went with that.
Congress
contract to
hates
get
them, though.
it. I know. Right,
Warthog is too versatile. I mean, it's bulletproof.
I mean, it's a certain sound when that machine gun goes off.
Congress can say whatever they want. But you got to remember, they send us off to war when they sit on their fucking fat asses.
Yep.
So
And they make
I saw a
a
video
lot of
of
money off of it.
Well, I saw a video of an A-10 come in with half a damn wing and landed.
Yeah.
3 wheels on the ground.
F-15 came in with one wing only. They said
I
it's like
ain't seen that.
literally like a rocket. Basically, like the speed ratio makes it an actual rocket, not a plane. And like I guess one of the there's a video of an F-15 landing with one wing.
Sam, you need to restart your feed because you're
Breaking up.
talking and nothing's coming out, and then all of a sudden we hear your voice.
You're out of sync.
All right, hold on.
Yeah, you're out of sync,
Hold on.
I hate when I get out of sync.
right?
No, I know that when I was in, the Coast Guard was looking at possibly ordering some S3s to use since they were such a universal platform.
The Coast Guard had the S3.
No, they refused. They refused
No.
the contract. Everything I was told they refused it.
Navy got the S3 for submarine warfare.
Anti-sub squadron, but they also use them as a tanker and bomber.
I thought
I plugged it in my phone in. That's why.
Are you talking about? Oh, wait a minute. I'm thinking of the wrong helicopter. I'm thinking of helicopter.
Yeah, the
You talking
ES3,
about-
the S3B Viking.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I was
Also
for
known as
some
the
reason I
Hoover.
was,
The
I
wings
was
are
thinking.
you actually would get across with the wings when they were folded up.
No, I was thinking of the Sea King helicopter.
H3s.
Yeah.
Then you also got those P3s. So many threes out there.
Those things are fun as shit.
But for a submach aircraft, the S3s weren't too bad as an aircraft. Our biggest downfall one time
For
was
sea base.
somebody knocked off a shuttle cover when we were recovering when one of our aircraft came in, and that shuttle cover that had been popped off from the previous aircraft ended up taking out the landing gear on an S3, and luckily it had the empty drop tank on it, and so it just settled sideways on the drop tank.
I don't want to talk about no drop tanks.
No?
I got enough shit dropping. I don't need damn tanks dropping too.
Fred tried killing me with a drop tank.
No my.
So how question? See, how close do you guys think we are to World War III?
Not very.
Armageddon's around the corner.
I don't really think so. I think
I don't-
this is all
You know,
just
I
a
don't-
shit show.
I don't
it's
see
okay.
World War III. I see a war within the states before I see a World War.
I feel like there's like a civil war is a lot better chance than.
Actually, according to Revelations, it's all interconnected. Our
I'm
lack
seeing
of supporting Israel
Democrats
and
versus
Armageddon
Republicans.
all happening. Basically, it's all
I've
connected.
never seen this country more divided.
Yeah, it's
And
crazy.
that's what the whole purpose of this immigration thing. It's to divide us up. It really is. And when
Well,
we
not
start
just
fighting
that,
amongst each
it's-
other, everybody that come across that daggone border will be able to infiltrate. They'll take over. We're too busy fighting with each other to worry about them.
I'll be safe in my house because I got a gun collection. So good luck. Good luck coming.
There's no such thing as a safe place.
I mean,
Well,
I'll
that's
be
the other
safe
part
for
that
at least a little bit. You'll kill me before I give up.
Here's the other part of that invasion is that you have it that where states like New York are making it legal for these illegals to work. So companies are moving their entire fucking factories.
That's what I'm saying.
Mexico.
They're breaking down the infrastructure.
Yep. And it's also reducing wages.
I
Well,
feel
look
like
at
it
Tyson-
could very well
look at
happen in
Tyson Chicken,
November,
what they
depending on
did.
the election.
Yep.
Reducing wages, taking people out on the streets, or having people full-time in RVs like what I do. Or in chances they can't afford an RV.
Hey, I love my RV.
I'll just go to
And
my
just me,
private
it's-
property. It's
You're
in the middle of
illegal
nowhere.
because you park within our city, our communist city.
I'm
I'm
fixing to
happy
trade
with-
my old one for a new one. But the next one I get is going to have a toy hauler, so I can take my motorcycle with me.
I'd just like to have an RV where everything works out the gate.
Well,
I just think
I
it's
picked
Well,
up
I know
a
where
new
there's a
motorcycle
fifth wheel fixed to come up for sale, cheap.
Which one? Your bike?
No,
my
fifth wheel.
my fifth wheel.
Oh, I'd love to
Yeah,
have.
I
I'd
just
love to
picked
have
up a
a
bike
fifth wheel.
yesterday.
I mean, I had a toy hauler, just a fifth wheel, and of course the power plant to pull it.
How long?
My
your
next
fifth wheel?
my next
I'm
one
still
will
in
be
my
totally
30s, so I got
self-contained.
CBR.
I got a
You
Harley
always
trike.
this way, Fred.
I said that I wouldn't get a Harley or a Cruiser until I was 48 or higher.
Dude, when your knees quit working, you'd be glad to get one.
So then yesterday I found a sick deal on a older CBR 1000R. So I was like, yeah, let's go.
CBR,
CBR 1000R.
the 80.
It's at that time it was the top of the line one. Now they have the 1000 RR. No, I didn't get old one. Mine's a 2005 or 2006.
Oh, so you're talking Zing Splat.
The what?
Zing Splat?
Yeah.
Fucking hate those bikes.
yeah, like Ruth said,
I don't really like it.
Yeah.
I bought it yesterday. I'm about to sell it because I don't like it. I took it for a ride and I don't like it.
Take it back.
I bought it from somebody. I could just sell it again. Everybody wants them around here.
I'm going to be home within an hour, and it's still pretty enough. I can go ride mine this afternoon.
What are you saying, Chris?
Ruth said that none of them come out without some kind of problem.
Now referring to RVs, but there's minor problems, and then there's the generator don't work, the roof leaks, the plumbing don't work.
I just spent $4,000 fixing most of mine.
That ain't nothing.
You can't run any water through anything because the line, not attached properly at the back of the toilet, and they don't have the water drain is always draining. There's no way to shut it off.
Fred, how long is your fifth wheel?
30 feet.
That's a big one.
No, that's a small one these days. They go all the way up to 45 feet now.
Yeah.
I refuse to buy a boat or RV because it's like
30 feet. I mean, heck,
it's
the RV
ridiculous.
is 28 feet long, bumper to bumper.
If I ever bought an RV, it'd be one of those ones
Well,
they could drive.
see,
I ain't gonna tell it.
Let me tell you the reason why I almost bought a motorhome versus a fifth wheel. But you ever go somewhere and that damn motorhome breaks down and you ain't got nowhere else to go, you're stuck right wherever you're at.
And you got to get a tow truck that's gonna actually
Well, that's not.
So,
Well, that's
But
why.
it's
that
gonna cost
okay.
a lot
But
of money.
when I go to
we had a
but when I go to
toast.
bike rallies or whatever, if the weather's not fitting enough to ride my bike and I want to go out and get something to eat, I can drop my camper, take my truck, and go eat and come back.
Ever went to Sturgis?
Oh, we were going our.
I haven't
little
been
hard-
yet. I've been trying to go for the last
I went
3 years, and
one
something
time.
always comes up.
We had a
I
little
went one
Honda
time with my dad before.
Our problem is that the transmission went out on it, so yeah, now we got to drive everything everywhere and pack up and disconnect the external generators, and there's no AC otherwise.
Well, my next one will be totally self-contained.
Well, this is supposed to be self-contained. We were told that everything worked when it was bought for us in Kentucky, but come to find out, yeah, that was
The only problem I'm having with mine,
and that was a lie.
the only problem I'm having with mine right now,
said they have a permanent campground. That's the way to go.
the only problem I'm having with my RV right now is the blower motor won't shut off. But I think it's the motherboard on the furnace.
That's a possibility.
Because I have totally disconnected my thermostat and it still blows. I've got the fuse pulled out right now because I don't need the blower motor on the furnace, but I've got to either take the motherboard out or I just got to take the whole RV and let them do it. But I just spent $4,000 on mine with a new awning. I completely did the roof. I resealed all the windows. I did everything.
Nah, it sounds nice.
Whenever my blower motor doesn't shut up, I send her to her mother's house.
I hear you.
All right, now, folks.
Yeah.
Would you? Hey, we
Oh,
don't
boats. Did you ever
expect
watch
anything
Top Gun?
less out of boats than that right there.
Just good to
Boats, you ever watch Coffee Mug?
right now. Otherwise, you would have heard an earful.
Nope, you don't watch the Coffee Mug.
No.
I learned that as an E3.
My coffee mug got washed once when I was at the fire station, and I about fucking went unhinged.
Dude, I got divorced
We
over
watched
that.
our senior Chiefs one by accident because it was a prank, and he got so mad he threw it overboard.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hell.
Let me tell you, yeah. If you ever had the Ready Room watch, whoo! I was the E3. I had the Ready Room watch, which means you go up there and make popcorn, coffee, and do you did
Ready
those
Room
messages
watch.
for all the pilots
there
hang
now.
out.
Yeah, the ready room is where they find out.
And they would have movie nights, and I used to love to go up there and watch the movies with the pilots. So, but I opened that day. They had a big 32-cup freaking percolator back there one day, and I looked at the bottom of that thing. I went, "Oh my God!" I scrubbed it.
Oh,
You took all the
Jesus.
flavor out of it.
Oh my
Don't
God!
do that.
Well, when it starts growing legs, then you really, or have its own
Well,
beard.
You take away the flavor.
They never figured out it was me, but I won't never do it again.
They never
Yeah, it's best to just shut up about it if you
Yeah.
don't.
Well, now it's
So
on
all
good
I
news.
heard was the skipper sit down and go, "What's the movie for tonight?" They told him, "Somebody give me a cup of coffee." And I run over, gave him a cup of coffee, and he goes, "Who the fuck wants the coffee pot out?" I don't know, sir. It's like that when I come in.
They had what was it? A warrant officer. He was the chief engineer on the ship or whatever. And I used to do mids for Bosun Mate of the Watch. And well, about like a month or two in, like the creamer and sugar is all gone for the coffee, and you just have to learn how to drink it black. Well, this motherfucker would do mids because that's what he liked doing, and he'd make the coffee. But the coffee is made normally by the cooks and all them people, and he was like, "No, I got it." And instead of putting one bag in like you're supposed to, he put 4 bags in. So it
Oh
was
my
like
God.
turpentine, and it was like it was thick coming out of the thing. You had to have a half a cup
Like
in your
scrap
mug,
molasses.
and you were up for like 9 hours.
It's like that Cuban coffee. Oh my
Oh,
God.
yeah.
It was the grossest fucking thing.
I do like Cuban coffee.
Yeah,
In
you
measure.
get 2 spoonfuls of coffee and about a half a cup of damn milk.
Yeah. I like Turkish coffee too, though.
Now I only
never
drink
had
black
Turkish
coffee
coffee.
because of it.
It's
That-
kind of
that-
like Cuban coffee. They went to the same school.
That Cuban coffee, I got me a little shot of that one time, and damn, I was up for 3 days.
I'll never smoke a cigar again after my experience with some girl trying to put it in her hoo-ha and give it back.
No,
Oh, she pulled
I'm good.
Monica
You, Bill
Lewinsky, huh?
Bill Clinton.
So long story. But I'm good. I'll smoke a cigarette, but yeah, I ain't gonna smoke a cigar.
I've only smoked one cigarette in my life. That's the night before we left on our first cruise. And everybody else was sitting there and smoking. Give me one of them damn things. Yeah. No.
I mostly smoke my things. That's about it. If I'm not having like a beer or whatever, I don't smoke.
You ever see the cartoons when they get sick and they go, yeah, red, yellow, green, purple,
Yeah.
plaid? Yeah, I went plaid.
Seasickness was the worst though. Like if you ever got seasick,
My very first workup, we was down in Bermuda, and we had a wave come up on the side of the. I worked in a supply locker right off the captain's sponson, and that wave come up and ripped that hatch. Watertight door ripped it right off the damn hinges, and I was already sick. And I said, you know what? Fire me, dereliction duty, call it what you want to. I'm going to bed. That's where you can find me to sign off that paperwork.
I think everybody we ended up having it was too late. We figured out that we had to go someplace for like some report, like intel on Drug Runner or whatever, and by like Aruba or whatever or something like that, one of the islands, and there was a hurricane there, and we were too late, so we had to go straight through it, and that 210-foot boat, we were walking on the fucking walls. I think it didn't matter if you got seasick or not, you got seasick. Everybody was in their rack. Like, nobody was doing shit.
You guys were in port.
Speaking of hurricanes, that was one of the that ended up causing one of the most interesting features of the aircraft carrier I was on, the America CBA-66. Is
What aircraft carrier?
during one of there was a
40-foot seas.
They took us
see the
into an eye of the hurricane, and the aircraft carrier had these two little at the front of catapults 1 and 2 up the front of the ship, these little extra safety things. They give you, I don't know, like little ramps. Well, it actually lost one after going through a hurricane.
We lost a life raft one time.
So you could tell all the most recent pictures of that ship before it was decommissioned and sunk, eventually sunk, with a lot of trouble apparently. That yeah, you could tell that it was that was the carrier.
What aircraft carrier was that?
The USS America CBA-66.
So I know what the America was. I was in the America.
Yeah, but which one was it? Like, how big was it?
It was the same size as the Enterprise.
Okay.
The Enterprise.
I didn't know if it was like that, the one that's like for the helicopters or whatever.
That's an
No, that's.
Oh, you're talking LHA.
CB-6.
No, aircraft. When they say aircraft carrier, that's much bigger than any amphib that you'll.
Oh, that's what it was. That's what it's called. I
I'm
saw
not
it was
talking about.
the
I'm not
honeybee.
talking about the L whatever.
LHAs.
Yeah, the LHA
Yeah,
carriers.
you
No,
got the
I'm talking
LPDs,
about
the LHAs.
Gator
Yeah.
freighters.
Nimitz, Saratoga, USS Forstall.
Yeah,
I'm
that was the
talking
America
about,
class, right?
I was on the Saratoga on the cruise. It
the
was
America
supposed to be
class
the one where the
is
sinking.
LHA class it is now. The new one's called the America class. Yeah,
I was on the cruise where it was rumored that the Saratoga would sink on that year, and he talked about puckered up.
It'd be kind of like that senator who thought that Guam was going to fall over.
Yeah.
Tip over. Yeah, that was funny shit.
Well, I mean, that shit can happen when you have a flat Earth. So, I mean, hello.
Yeah, you're right.
Kitty Hawk class. There we go. Kitty Hawk class.
What year were you in the American?
Between 1994 and 1996. I got a little over 10 months sea duty on her.
Right. Yeah, no, I 94. So you went on. Did you make the Med cruise?
Yes, I did. Med cruise. We did the Bosnia. The main thing was Bosnia Herzegovina. So I got the NATO medal for that.
Right. So you had it.
And then we dropped it down the Suez for a relief run into the Persian Gulf. And I guess at the time I was told it was. At the time I understood it was Desert Shield, but come to find out it was, I guess, Operation South Watch or something like that.
Operation Southern Watch.
Yeah, Southern Watch.
My first cruise when Gaddafi was messing up down there in Libya, and the Killy Laurel had all those hostages taken care of.
I used to think I was.
You ever been to Gitmo?
I flew in there.
I was during Desert Shield because I thought it was.
Once I got.
On what airline? Continental?
No, I was C-130s.
Nah, like it was fine. When we were always at Gitmo, we'd stop and get fuel or whatever. And there's an airport there that all you ever saw flying out of it was Continental. They stopped flying military planes into it.
No, I was always on the C-130s down there.
Yeah,
like the military contracted Continental.
That's about.
I don't even think Continental is an aircraft like company now.
I don't think
yeah,
so.
they're still. Yeah, they are. No, they're still. I think they're still in.
They're not really popular. I know that. But yeah, the military was like, yeah, it's too expensive for us to fly in here, so we're just gonna have Continental do it. But they had Gitmo when I was there. They had everything you needed, but they had a McDonald's there, and whenever you went there without anybody else, you could get like McDonald's, and if you tried the fries or pretty much anything there, it was not the same as the United States. It was like plantation or
Continental,
different fries and shit.
United bought out Continental.
Everything that went over to Guantanamo was either freeze-dried, and they had to reconstitute it into those fucking. McDonald's had that it shit out fucking streams of fucking French fries. It was weird. It was gross.
Oh yeah, paste.
The iguanas were horrible.
Yeah, we used
and
to
banana wraps, they'd attack your ass.
We used to go there for the gas chamber. Doing refreshers.
We stayed there because we broke a generator and an aircraft carrier came in, and they said, make sure we got the Kitty Hawk coming in or whatever. Make sure you get all the supplies you need. You couldn't even find a porno magazine after they were there.
You got
like
no
the beer was all gone. Like there was nothing.
Damn sailors.
I mean, I was sailor, so I mean, whatever. we partied like rock stars.
I think the strangest thing that ever happened to me, I was in then down in the Bahamas with Altec when we was hunting submarines with the helicopters, and our helicopter dropped the hydrophone down the water to see where the damn submarine was at because we were about on top of it. We were right on top of it. We had to chop the cable off the sonar because the damn thing got wrapped around the dadgum periscope of the submarine. It was starting to dive and was pulling us out of the air.
Oh shit!
Oh, that's good.
Yeah.
That's some fucked up shit.
That thing started sinking, and that damn aircraft was dropping, and that damn pilot was getting concerned quick, and kept saying, "What do we do? What do we do?" I said, "Cut the hydrophone, dummy." He shot.
Now,
you know how much that cost? Are you paying for it? Cut it.
Nobody's paying for it in there.
Okay, you cut the hydrophone and you lose the hydrophone. Or you don't cut the hydrophone and then you lose a chopper.
You lose the aircraft and 5 air crew, yeah.
And the hydrophone.
Did you have the?
You know, I
the
still got chewed out about that hydrophone.
Did you have the shotgun shell cutter?
Yeah. Yeah. Sure did.
And they have the biggest mistake you can do on Gitmo is actually get on the wrong bus that goes to the prison because yeah, you'll be in trouble. So you'll have machine guns, even though you're in the military, and you're allowed to be there. You'll have fucking M16s and everything at your face.
Yep.
The Marines
They don't
play
fuck
down
around there. They're like, "Why are you on this bus?" I'm like, "I got on the wrong bus. We're going the other way." They don't play with that prison down there.
Nope.
Get their clapping sandwiches in.
There's the butterscotch. She's waiting for me. How butterscotch?
Yeah, so I remember the good old days when we doing security alert drills. We were told that no matter what, doesn't matter who the fucking person is, if you tell them get the fuck out of the way and they don't move, you can fucking rifle butt them.
Yep. Been there, done that.
Mm.
I had
They had like security things for the base, and they just tell you to shoot them.
I had a brig runner one time. The guy that went AWOL. I went from Jacksonville, Florida to Whidbey Island, Washington, to pick his ass up, bring him back. I swear he must have been drunk that whole trip back because he come back with more fall down wounds than I've ever seen in my life. What happened to him on the trip?
He was drunk the whole time.
The second class that was with me stood watch outside of an airport bathroom. Well, I took the cuffs off that bastard and told him take a shot. I dared him. You take his handcuffs off me, I'll kick your ass. I'll kick your ass, both of you. I told the second class, I said, look here. I said, just stand watch right here. Don't let anybody in here. I said, I don't care what you hear. I said, he runs by you, it's bad. Kick his ass. I hear, hold my neckerchief while you're at it. I pulled off my damn top. And we went to towel right there in the bathroom.
My first ever deployment was Deepwater Horizon.
Really?
I was Coast Guard. Deepwater Horizon, the oil rig 2000.
Hey, Deepwater and Coast Guard, what's that?
Deepwater Horizon, the event. Oil pay, yeah. Well, I got to see the oil cap, and then I got to see Obama fucking hate everybody on the military.
Deepwater Horizon for the Coast Guards when they go over the 6 foot mark.
So basically, we're a walking news agency. We had like over 40 fucking airplanes a day or helicopters a day. The dumbest fucking.
They went to the pool on base.
I wish.
I guess I better get you some fresh water today, huh?
Well, I gotta get off here because my girl will come home. So.
Alrighty, bud. Thanks for hopping on and hanging out with us.
I'll talk to you guys later.
All right, man. Anytime.
Bye.
Well, y'all, what do you think? It's about time to wrap this one up.
Joe is. I'm getting hungry.
I don't know how many viewers we got. I've been sitting here munching on down butter rum lifesavers.
Is that what I can get you?
Yeah,
I can get you them for.
I'm 30 miles from home, so.
Who dat?
My dad works at M&M.
No. Who handed that to you?
Or you can get.
I can get just about anything.
Anything?
Nothing.
Find some butter rum. I'd appreciate it.
Yeah, I can get the butter rum. No, I'll get them for. I'll get you an entire fucking case of them for like. I think it's like $10.
Serious?
Right.
Yeah.
Well, I need to wire the money too.
They only charge like 10 cents for a roll.
That's insane.
I'm looking for those big long Tootsie Rolls.
I don't know. I'll ask. But
my girl gives me a box of those damn things every year for Christmas.
I don't think you should have told me
Get you
that, Chris.
Mars bars. I can get you Mars bars, Milky Ways,
All right, boats, clean it up.
Musketeers.
No, if you tell me where to send the money, I'll take a box of those damn. My girl buys me the bags of the individual ones.
Yeah.
That's just not to piss me off.
No, next time you come up, let me know, and if I have to know the Wednesday before.
Okay.
That's when the store's open.
Well, you just go give me time to set on them because they won't go bad.
What is it?
Yeah, no.
They're only open on what?
The company
Wednesday.
store employees are only open on Wednesday. But I can get the Twix. I can get all the mini shit.
Yeah, M&Ms.
Yep.
I'll take caramel.
Okay.
Are those any good?
All the Dove shit that you want.
Like Dove?
Yeah, Dove chocolates.
Hey,
Candy bars.
doesn't M&Ms make like a Rice Krispie one too?
I think they dabbled in it for a little bit, but I'm not sure.
I don't think it went off.
I'll
Yeah, they
look
had the
into
crispy
it.
M&Ms there for a little while.
But I know. Well, they're hurting right now.
They make a buck candy. Oh, bulk candy. I'm sorry. God damn it. That's my bosun mate reading right there.
All right, guys. I'm 30 miles from home, and I'm going to take a motorcycle ride. See now, I got to go to Atlanta 10 hours from now. What's my shit keep
I
timing
wish
out?
we had matching bikes.
Well, what kind you got?
2017 Ultra Trike.
I got mine
I
and
know
Ben's
what
are
you have.
identical.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I know
mine
what-
and Ben's are identical.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's what I was getting at. You and Ben matching bikes.
And I didn't get mine because he had one, and I was rushed. I'll just put that story to bed right now.
Careful, he might say you did.
I know. I'll just put it to rest right now.
He thinks
Okay,
everybody's out to copy him.
No, actually, when he was doing motorcycle content, he was putting a rear bumper on his, and I started following him when he was doing motorcycle stuff. And I can't find that damn bumper for mine, but I think I'm fixing to put a trailer hitch on mine. I'm gonna get me one of those little small tent trailers and start pulling around behind me.
Did you ever put the
Little teardrop.
no, there's a piece
No.
there's a piece that you put in for the suspension, stiffen the suspension up.
No. Mine's still stock.
Yeah, mine's kind of stock. I mean, I got this.
I'm fixing to put taller handlebars on mine for the comfort.
You gotta let me know how that works out.
I feel like I'm leaning forward all the time. I think I got 6-inch bars, and I want to go up to 10-inch.
Oh, you're not going to go for the full ape hanger effect?
No, I'm good.
I don't think
New
my
York,
arms
New
will be
York
able to
State
handle
hates
that.
those.
I'm going to put ape hangers on there. I'm going to put extended forks on it.
You know, they would look nice with an extended fork. A little bit longer rake on those fucking things.
Nah, I'm good with the way it is.
No, I'm saying a little bit longer would be that would look nice.
Oh, yeah.
Look nice. I don't think it'd be quite the.
I just got my cruising pegs up there.
Did you put a stage 2 on it?
No. I hadn't had, dude, my bike's got 3,500 miles on it, 2 years old.
Oh, is that all?
Yeah. I ain't got time to ride some bitch.
Well, stop driving.
I'm fixing the halftime, though. No, I'm fixing the halftime. I sure am.
Why freight is slowing down that much?
No, I've just got a lot. I'm doubling up on bills and stuff now to where I can afford to take more time off.
Ah,
If I get my everything paid for, all I have is a pickup truck and a bike payment. I'm either going to get a little one of those little tow behind camper tents for my bike, or I'm going to go get me a fifth wheel with a damn toy hauler garage on it. I'm kind of leaning towards fifth wheel. My girl can't make up her mind whether we're going to be together or not, so she keep living in that fucking apartment at $1,300 a month, and I can live in my damn RV for about $700 a month.
Hey, Chris,
I think he left.
did he leave us?
I guess he's gone. Picture's gone.
What the fuck?
His finger may got caught.
Well, I guess we're in charge now.
Guess we are. We'll talk shit about it.
Fucking
I
right.
don't know who. He said something about having to go do something, wrap it up, and he left.
He had to go next door to feed the cat,
That's what it was.
so maybe he just lost signal.
Probably.
All right, everybody, let's get naked.
Woohoo!
no sword fights, Bill.
So to answer your question,
Hey, it'll be a short fight.
right? To answer your question about
It ain't no
flavors, we
broadsword.
have dark chocolate, peanut, caramel, fudge brownie, peanut butter, dark chocolate, regular milk chocolate, and regular peanut. And they also have a caramel cold brew M&M.
I've seen that one. That's good.
Is it?
They're good. Yes.
Gonna have to try that one.
That's a good one. I did not know that Kentucky was a no helmet state. I'm gonna have to move to Kentucky.
Which one's your favorite M&Ms?
Peanut butter, the ones that have the pretzels that aren't the dark.
Yeah.
See, I
I don't
didn't even
think
know
they
they
had-
had a fudge brownie.
I didn't really care for that one. Tastes diabetic to me.
Wasn't that? Didn't they have like a coffee one and a mint one there for a minute?
They had a mint one, yeah.
More of the regular.
Small one.
Yeah, they had a mint.
coffee one, but that was it. Tastes like not to me.
So now I'm gonna have to try the cold brew and the fudge brownie. I'm gonna have to try it. Fudge
Cold brew.
brownie.
Let's do a coffee one.
I like the cold brew or the caramel.
The caramel. It's a caramel cold
But I
brew.
do- Yeah,
Yeah, I want to.
but
try
if I had if I like I used to take the regular chocolate M&Ms and put it in grape knee high when I was in high school.
in grape
Alrighty
knee
then.
high.
Yeah, and I'm gonna be honest with you. Never had to worry about nobody ever messing with your dadgum soda because they was afraid to drink it.
I bet.
It looked like swamp water, but it tasted really good.
Oh God. I
Yeah,
can't even drink
what?
those Yahoo. What do they call those? The Yo-Hoos or Yahoo?
Who's?
Yoo-hoos, the chocolate water.
Yeah, I cannot drink those fucking things. Are disgusting.
Actually,
Yeah, that's all it is. It's Nestle's quick and dadgum glass of water.
A lot. Well, I actually like Yoo-hoos. My daughter likes them, especially the strawberry ones that came out with now.
They have strawberry Yoo-hoo now.
Yeah, they have the traditional chocolate and then strawberry now.
Yeah, no, I can't do them. They're gross for me.
I like them for the fact that they keep at room temperature because they're not really a milk product. And
That's
being
all
in an
the water.
RV, having refrigeration issues,
Yeah.
yeah, it's something, or even as a truck driver, it's not the best, but for something other than a soda or black coffee, it's something quick, cool to drink, quick to drink, but I've always preferred the glass version to the little
Can. On
no,
the box.
the boxes.
Oh, glass is always better than anything. For some reason.
Yeah, for me, the glass version of Yoo-hoo is like no different than drinking a regular chocolate milk to me. Other than nowadays you got that 1% milk and stuff like that from some of the dairies that is just so darn thick and heavy on your stomach.
Right.
Did you just blow a tire over there, Fred?
No, I just blew off.
How much farther?
22 miles. Actually, I may not get the bike out. I may just get the CPAP out. Because I'll have to leave here. Dark 30, headed to Atlanta. Then go down to Albany and pick up a damn load of beer out of Miller's Coors.
Jesus Christ.
So you're delivering to Anheuser-Busch and then picking up from Miller Coors.
Well, it's funny. We don't haul. We don't pick up at Anheuser-Busch. All we do is take the lids to the beer cans in there. Ball metal at one plant will stamp out the cans, paint them up, color them up, whatever they do to them. But they don't have any lids on them. This other ball metal makes the lids for them. So when they put the beer in them, they put a lid on there and they seam it up somehow. I know there's got to be a process to it, but I would really like to see it done, but I don't sit still long enough.
That's trade secret.
Yeah.
Well, some of them, do the roll it in.
Yeah.
Heck, I think that's what they did in my little local mocha can here. Is this
this is what the funny part is I'll haul Miller beer down there out of Albany, Georgia. I'll take kegs up to Miller's Coors in Elkton, Virginia, off 81.
So you just stick to east of the Mississippi there?
Well, we have a customer that goes to we do Miller Coors in Fort Worth, and sometimes we haul canned goods in there out of northern Ohio down there. It's usually all going to Dallas Fort Worth. That's about as far west as I'll go.
Yeah, you don't want to go to California if you can avoid it.
Yeah, ain't nothing out there I left I need to go back after. If it's out there, they can have it.
I did like hanging out in San Diego.
I love San Diego. I did some when I was in elementary school, kindergarten and 5th grade in San Diego. Chula Vista.
All right. Well, my dinner bell is ringing, gentlemen, so I'm going to have to call it.
Yep, I'm out of here, dude. I'll talk to y'all later.
All right.
All right.
Everybody, thanks for watching.
Do it again soon.
Yep, but next time, keep your clothes on.
Yep, okay.
Yes, please do, boats.
No. I had to get dressed just for
You're the one that
this
keeps showing the naked fish. I mean, come on.
Right? I had to get dressed just for this show.
All I got on is a shirt and a hat.
Oh, he's on that CD saying he ain't got no panties on, right?
I got my pretty red nightgown on, my pretty red panties, and I'm ready to go to bed.
All right, y'all have a great time. Have a great weekend.
Later.
See you.
Hey. All right. Goodbye, everyone.